made his players exit the field immediately after a 21-0 win, as he was just frustrated with the way that we played, and he was rightfully so. As I look across the field right now, we have our captains out for the Red Raiders, dressed in all white tonight. Tank, Dewan, Tank Barrett, Cody Metters, Sabron Mosby, Hollywood, or Mookie, whichever one you want to call him, and then the wonderful quarterback, the manager of the game, the one who controls and leads the offense, Matt Fripp. And getting set here, and our players are walking out. Atkinson County is starting to gather and getting ready for some kickoff. Before we do, like we started 3-4 weeks ago, every night we're going to read a scripture and we're going to pray. Most of you fans know you'll pay attention into your newspaper next week. Around Tuesday, Alma Times is going to be coming out with a very important article. And our community has been attacked to the point that we cannot pray before games from our press box. I am just a God-fearing man, and a lot of people in our community back home are, and we're going to fight this tooth and toenail as much as we can. We're not going to fight it with anger. We're just going to stand firm on the Word of God. So, Fab, with that being said, read our scripture.
Tonight's scripture comes from 2 Chronicles chapter 7, verse 14. It says, "If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and forgive their sin and heal their land."
We know that our land needs to be healed. If you're listening back home, if you would just bow your head and let's pray for the Lord and pray for protection. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, we just thank you for this wonderful evening, God. We thank you for this opportunity to come out and to watch a game that we all love, a game that you created, to watch these young men play with the talents and abilities that you've given them and to play in your name, Father. We just ask that your protection be across the state, your protection be here in Pearson, Georgia, over our ball club. God, your protection be with our fans as we travel back and forth. Lord, and we'll give you praise for it because it's in the name that is above every name, in the name of Jesus that we can pray. Amen. Now we're ready for the kickoff, fans. 40 seconds is ticking off here, and we're getting all set. Matt, are you excited yet? The blood pumping yet?
I'm telling you, I'm about to go crazy, man. I'm so ready for it.
Before we get started, remember, fans, Facebook page, Twitter page, BC Raider Nation. We have our very own lady in red that will be with us the rest of the season, following, posting things on Facebook. If you have any scores and updates, post them on Facebook to help us keep up to date. And for some reason, the internet goes out, the radio goes bad. You can follow quarter by quarter and big plays on the radio. The Red Raiders are receiving the kick tonight, the opening kickoff. Here, we're under the lights. It's getting a little cool up here, and we're getting ready. The starting lineup for tonight for the offense of Macon County. Number 6, he's a junior, Matt Thrift. Number 25, a senior, Dylan Tillman at fullback. At tailback, number 11, he's a junior, Richard Crawford. At wingback, number 20, the senior, Gary Michael. At center, starting with our big guys, number 66, Michael Forrest, he's a senior. At guard, a sophomore, number 54, Ryan Howard. At another guard, Jeffrey Pruitt, a sophomore. At tackle, number 63, Dylan Davis, he's a senior. Number 60, Kyrie Jenkins at the other tackle, he's a junior. At tight end tonight, number 26, Chris Rigby. At wide receiver, number 13, Dalton Allman. Number 7 for Atkinson County is going to kick it deep, so Brian going to take it at about the 10, and he's getting behind. He's got a hole, he's got a seam, a couple broken tackles, and they finally bring him down at about the 35-yard line, and we'll start with a good field position tonight.
That's right. It's a good return to start off. The thing was about 25 yards.
And so our sea of white, boy, those white jerseys look good tonight. By the end of the night, they're going to be filthy because that field is soaked as a monsoon come through last night here across the state. Wasn't expecting it. Matt Thrift, our quarterback, coming off from the sideline, calling the play in the huddle. And Atkinson County in a red hat, red helmet, red top, gray pants. Macon County in their all white. Thrift going to come out, single guys to the left and to the right, I formation, going to hand it to Richard Crawford. Richard Crawford's got a hole. He's out on down to the 50-yard line where he's brought down. As he almost broke that one.
It's a quick step right there.
Shoestring tackle. Touchdown.
Richard Crawford is a player that Coach Johns said, and Coach Johns has had a lot of experience in the state championship. He said Richard Crawford is the most physical tailback that
he should be ready to go.
And he hit the whole hard there. One of the things you'll see from Richard
he won't be starting.
is
he
blocks now.
some tonight.
He blows that hole up. He's a little bit a little bit slow once he hands the ball, but he sure hit it that time. Matt Thrift going to under center, going to take the ball, going to hand it to our fullback. He's broke a tackle. He's down 10, 11 yards. He's going to cross to about the 39-yard line. That's where it'll be first down Raiders.
I'll tell you what, man, on the side note, I'm real impressed. It looks like that away side over there is completely packed with Raider Nation. People lined up on the fence, ready to watch the football.
Always, Seer Red has been ever so faithful this year. And listening back home, we've had 2 plays and total of close to 25 yards. And 2 first downs, so we're moving the ball.
Must be nice.
We're not going to try our shotgun package tonight. We're going to stick. We got twins to the left, I formation, Thrift under center. He's going to take the ball. He's going to hand it to Richard Crawford. Makes a move at the line of scrimmage.
Run hard.
Rolling for another big gain of about 9 yards. And it's going to bring the ball out to about the 32-yard line of Atkinson County for the second down. I'm sorry, gain of about 6 on the play. Bring the ball out to about the 32-yard line. And that's where it'll be second down. Second down and 4. Thrift looking to the sideline. You've seen 2 carries already tonight. Bad, I know you're not used to it, but usually you get a heavy dose of fullbacks and not really our running backs. Raiders going to walk to the line, wing set to the right. Going to take the ball, he's going to hand it to Tillman. Tillman breaks the tackle. They're dragging some guys. He broke free. He's down 5. Touchdown Raiders. No flags on the field, and we strike first on the opening drive as he was dragging folks into the end zone.
I'll tell you what, Coach Johns is a man of his words. He said they were going to go back to that power football, and as you saw, every run play was right straight up the middle.
Dylan Tillman, since last week, he started wearing number 8, and so no longer number 25. He's wearing number 8. He took number 8 and ran it into the end zone for 6 points. Money Martinez on for the extra point. Thrift going to hold, takes the snaps down, kick is up, and it's through right down the middle. We're early here with 10 minutes left to go in the first quarter. And Macon County 7, Atkinson County nothing. We're going to take a quick 30-second break, and we'll be back with more Red Raider football.
We want to take this opportunity to welcome some returning alumni. We've got several classes having reunions this week. We welcome the classes of 75, 76, and 77. Also the class of 83, class of 81, and the class of 91.
We're back here. Thad, tell us about some of our in-game spots.
Well, tonight our game's brought to us by a couple of different sponsors. We're going to start out with Pierce County Auto and Blackshear.
Kurt Johnson, Associate Pastor at 10th Street Church.
You want a good church around there. Medicine Cabinet in Alma, and also Crosby, Nissan, and Waycross.
Appreciate our sponsors. We couldn't do without you guys. Rich Bacon, pregame show, and all that they do. And, also forgot the Orange Pharmacy sponsor, our senior spotlights. We appreciate the Orange Pharmacy. Here we go. Martinez is going to be doing the kicking duties tonight. He's going to kick a low line drive. It's going to take a bounce. He's going to field it at about the 15. Number 8's got a hold on it. It was breaking, finally tackling, shoelace tackle by Dylan Tillman. As Tillman was slipping to the ground. And Thad, tell us our starting lineup.
Well, we got at nose guard, we got number 74, senior, and Blaze DeVerger. Defense end, one of the end spots, we got number 5, DeJuan Tank Merritt, he's a junior. Other defense end spot, we got number 63, Dylan Davis, he's a senior. At linebacker, one of them we got is a freshman, number 9, Payson Sands. Number 28, Rhino Ronnie Peterson, he's a sophomore linebacker. Also got Ray Jackson's a freshman.
Finish that out in just a minute is number 8. For Atkinson County, Tyree Johnson is going to be taking the snaps tonight. It's being set, I formation. Going to take it, going to do a quick pitch to number 5. He's trying to get the corner. Jay missed the tackle, but drive him out of bounds. Trail coming in, Trail and Devontae coming up with the tackle and a no gain on the play. Maybe a gain of 1, very short gain, and it'll be second down.
Round out our last linebacker spot, we got number 11, Richard Crawford, he's a junior. At free safety, we got number 6, Matt Thrift, also playing quarterback for us. At strong safety, we got number 3, the freshman, Jarrell Green. At cornerback, we got Hollywood Saverin Mosby, it's a senior, also known as Buki. And the other cornerback spot, we got Devontae O'Neal, number 2, he's a freshman.
Devontae and Trail coming up and making a tackle very quick and cut the running back, number 5 for Atkinson County down. I formation. Got a single man to the left and to the right. Number 8 going to take the ball, going to hand it to number 5, and he's hit immediately and hard in the backfield by Richard Crawford. Richard started playing linebacker for us 2 weeks ago, and man, he's quick already, but he is just playing an outstanding linebacker. Actually, I'll say 2 weeks ago, he started against Clinch County, as Clinch County had a lot of speed. He went to a 3-4 defense where there was a four-man front, and Richard's played really good for us, and it's actually allowed Rhino Peterson to open up and really get to blitz and cause some pressure up the middle because they're worried about Richard. I formation once again. Number 8, hard count. There's Peterson. Ronnie breaks through, but he misses and going to take bad throw, short throw, as I couldn't follow that play. It was happening so fast. Ronnie Peterson timed that snap count real well, come through, and he even give a hard count there, but he still timed it out. And number 8 was on the run. That's going to bring up 4th down and a long 13, and the punt team for Atkinson County Rebels is going to come to the field. Number 4 for Atkinson County going to be doing the punting duties tonight. That's Ivan Lopez. He's a senior. So Brian Mosby back deep, Hollywood back deep to receive for the Red Raiders. So there's a snap, getting a little bit of pressure, end over end kick. Sabron's going to let it bounce, and it's going to be down to around the 30-yard line of Bacon County, and that's where the Red Raiders will take the field. So far, domination by our offensive and defensive lines early, not allowing the Rebels to do anything offensively. And
very physical, very physical.
The Raiders,
like John said,
pushing them 5 yards off the ball and
busting through the line on defense.
And their safety was having to make most of the tackles. He jumped on Gilman for a ride last time into the end zone.
At the end of the half? I said 38-0.
Thrift looking to the sidelines, getting the call from Coach Bobby Jones. And the Sea of Red has showed out tonight as they have that side packed out. Man looking good over there. Going to come out. Yeah. Richard Crawford going to spread out to the right. Going to hand the ball on the counter to Rich. That's actually Richard who breaks a couple of tackles. He's at the 50. He's got one man to beat. He got him. Number 5 down at about the 30-yard line. A big gain for Richard Crawford, and then a late flag comes flying in, and they're pointing at Atkinson County, maybe a face mask. I don't know what that was, but a big first down for the Raiders. And that's actually our first counter.
I told him in class today.
Out of the wing T formation.
Boy, it worked good.
Ran to perfection.
You've been a beast on defense.
Oh, no, that's going to be on us.
Got a block in the back, I believe, Matt.
Block in the back down at the 30-yard line, and it's going to push us back to the 40-yard line of Atkinson County, and that's where the Raiders will take over and first and 10 there. So we are just really gashing that defensive line. And if you just look at Atkinson County, no knock to Atkinson County.
No, sir.
The boys that are playing football for them. Just really, this is the first thing that we've actually figured out.
Yeah, they're definitely smaller, but you know, you have to like the coach's attitude. He seems like he's got a good head on his shoulders, and he really loves his program.
Take the ball, we're going to hand it to the tank, and he's going to get stopped after a gain of about 2 yards. That time he was gang tackled by a sea of red jerseys. This is the first carry for Juan on the night. Gain of 2, second down and about 8. All on the 38-yard line of Atkinson County, and we're moving in. Riff looked to the sideline, getting his call from Coach John. It's one of the things that I like about our coaching staff is they are their preparation before the game. They do an excellent job of preparing. Wing back, high formation. Going to take the ball. It's going to be a quick pitch to Richard. He's going to get the corner. Got it broken, tackled by number 22, but not before he gets close to a Red Raiders first down. Going to bring the ball out to about the 31-yard line. Atkinson County, and that's going to be third down and about 1.5 yards.
Very physical run there also. Like Coach John said, he looks like he's a tough player to bring down. Never gives up on the play, keeps those legs turning out.
I'm going to give a shout out to number 13, Dalton Bauman. Just excellent hustler, always in the ball game. Coach John said the reason he plays is because of his hustle. We're going to bring twins out to the right here. Thrift going to take the ball, and we got a flag on the field. Looks like we jumped a little bit early. Couldn't tell if it was on the left side there. We'll wait the call for the referees. And we have another PV in the stadium tonight calling down there.
That's right. We got a line judge down there on the sidelines, actually. My father, Mr. Barry Peavy. Actually, the call on that, Matt, was offsides on the defense.
Offsides on the defense. We'll take it. Give it to us. 7 minutes here. Left in the first quarter, and it's 7-0. And Bacon County has got the ball on the 25-yard line.
Score again quick.
And Atkinson County going to take a timeout here. We're going to take a timeout with them and take a pause for station ID. Stay tuned.
They'll run the clock. We'll run their time. It's 30 points in the first half. They'll run the clock.
Do one. All right, we're back, Raider Nation. It's 7-0 here with 7:07 on the clock in the first quarter. And the Red Raiders are having their way with the Atkinson County Rebels here tonight. And we're on the move. We're on the 25-yard line of the Rebels. And coming out after a timeout, I formation. We got twins spread to the right. Drift's getting his guys set. Matt's going to be under center. He's going to take the ball. He's going to pitch it out to number 11, Crawford, looking for some room, and he gets the corner. And they finally bring him down after a gain of about close to 15 yards on the play. It's going to bring the ball down to the 10, and it'll be first down Raiders. As Crawford showing some patience on that run. He almost jumped up there inside. Then he made a quick move out.
That's right. Patiently waiting on the blockers and had them set up. Actually had his hand on, I believe, the right tackle's back, waiting for him to block. Very good run. Good
job by the Raiders here early on in the game. And we're just really having our way with the Rebels of Atkinson County. 7-0. Ball on the 10-yard line.
See a pass here.
Thrift under center. We got twins to the left. Going to take the ball. Going to hand it to DeJuan Merritt. He's dragging some people. He's at the 5, down to about the 3, and the ball comes out. Did Crawford get on it?
No, he was down.
Looks like. It's a fumble as DeJuan lost the ball, and number 12 for Atkinson County pounced on it. Mr. English, he's a quarterback, wide receiver.
I believe it's the touchback. The fumble recovered in the end zone.
It was a touchback on the play, and boy, I know Coach Johns, and you know Coach Johns, Raider Nation. And Tank Merritt's going to get a little earful down there. We got to hold on to the football.
Well, he was fighting for the extra yards, Matt, and I believe he just let go of the 2 hands on the ball and just had on the 1, and they were holding him up and stripped the ball right out of his arm.
Good job by Atkinson County of stripping the ball and getting maybe possibly some momentum back for them. We don't want it on our side. Cody Metters coming onto the field now for the first time.
Score and the time, every chance they get, especially
Mark to the sideline to talk to the big fella. Atkinson County's got the ball. They're going to come out in an I formation. 1 man to the left, 1 man, number 12, English, down here to the right, who just had the big recovery. We're going to hand it. No, actually, we got the quarterback in the backfield. We bring him down as we knock him back to the 10-yard line, and it'll be second down and 15. They're actually going to spot the ball forward progress at about the 12.
I believe that was actually number 52 there on the sack.
Big Cody Metters.
Big Cody Metters.
You were asking me to come out. Who is that guy? He's skinny, looks like a I mean, he looks athletic when you look down at his legs, but, skin and bones. But, boy, was he intense during pregame.
A lot of fire in him, Matt, a lot of fire. You got to love him.
That's one of our big seniors and one of our leaders. Him and Dylan Davis have been 2 of our big leaders on defense, also some Broadman stepping up. Going to come out this time in a single back formation. Number 8 going to send number 12 in motion across, going to take the ball, going to hand it to number 12, and he's met immediately and brought down for a no gain.
Once again by Cody Metters, once again.
Cody Metters, and it looks like we got a big guy for Atkinson County, number 50, down on the field. Doesn't look like anything major from here. He's sitting up. Coach Stone heading out to check on his player, number Number 50, Dustin
Get the clock.
Bagley. He's a junior, big offensive lineman. And if you're Atkinson County, you don't want to see any injuries, especially in tougher seasons already in habit.
Especially from one of your upperclassmen.
But it is good to see that the young man is
You get hammer?
up. He's up on his own. And he's limping off to the sideline, maybe just
It ain't a bubble burger, is it?
minor
It's a real
knee
burger.
or minor ankle injury. But the good thing is he's up and he's coming off to the sideline. 5:38 left here in the first quarter. It's 7-0. Atkinson County has the ball on the third down and about 16. And it's, they're backed up on their end at about the 11-yard line. And so far, Cody Metters come on the field. Juan the Tank Merritt, Merritt, and made 2 big plays. Really firing off that ball, showing some senior leadership. If you're just joining us, we had the ball on about the 10-yard line. Juan just tried to get some extra yards. He lost control of it. Atkinson County recovered in the end zone. It's a touchback. We have done nothing but push them back offensively all night long.
You better get up there and line up.
Young man, number 50, off the field, walking around down here, and it's going to bring out their offense. Third down and 16. Single back, and no flag. There was a lot of movement. Hand it to number 21, and he's dancing around, but he's dancing the wrong way in the wrong direction. And we bring him down at about the 5-yard line, and we'll bring him down in a very, very long ways to go.
Throw it down for a loss. That brings that fourth
Once
down.
again, game tackle by the Raiders.
Just to see a White just really doing a good job. It's something new, fans. You see number 60, big Kyrie Jenkins out on defense. He has been moved to nose guard. A little bit of strategy by Coach Johns, preparing for the Rebels and preparing for the next 3 weeks. We host 2 of the big 3 in Lanier County. And the snap is up. We're putting a little pressure, but the kicker gets it off. A very short kick. They're going to take a Rebel bounce, and they're going to down it at about the 31-yard line.
We actually got a flag in the end zone, Matt. I believe it was either running to the kicker or roughing the kicker. So gotta wait. Hold on, see what's going on here.
It's either holding or roughing.
Oh, personal foul, roughing the kicker, Matt. That's going to be a 15-yard automatic first down.
Automatic first down. And just
That's how you get 4th and 30.
Another careless mistake here by the Macon County Raiders.
He is hollering now, son.
We've seen that a few times here. I bet
Somebody needs a new
young guys. We don't even go out there playing 5 freshmen, start 5 freshmen, and really have been doing good. And we're still going to do a great job for us. But we've seen a couple of games where we've lost a little bit of momentum because of freshmen. And here's one of those times. 4:46 here in the first quarter, 7-0.
It ought to be 14.
Macon County Raiders leading and really controlling the game, whether it's good or bad. Mistakes, giving them back the ball. Atkinson County not been able to.
Is it 4th or first down?
Shotgun formation, double twins, to the right, to the left. Number 8 in the backfield, going to take the ball, drop back to pass, throw it out in the flats, and he's drilled by Drell Green.
Nice hit.
He's hit immediately by Sabron and Drell Green on that side, and just stuffed as the quarterback really left number 5 hanging out to dry.
I think he felt the pressure too. He didn't even have a chance to catch it. He was bobbling before it even got there, Matt.
Chris Williams. You see 3 white guys in your peripheral vision coming for you. It's hard.
It is. It's
I
hard.
said white guys, white jerseys.
It's just 15 yards from where the bridge and the
We don't have any white guys that can run like Soprano runs. He closed down on that very quickly.
No, there's a 30-yard.
Number 8 back in shotgun again. Got a running back. Number 25 to his left. Moving to his left. Double twin. Swims to the right, to the left. Going to take the ball. Going to drop. Going to try to throw a little screen pass out there. And we force it and bring him down after a gain of about 1 on the play. And that'll be 3rd down and about 9. Sabron made another tackle out there. And a good tackle coming up. Looks like they may get 2 yards.
You know, man, I believe that's actually their first play from scrimmage that was actually went for positive yardage.
Right.
Well, I know it.
But it wasn't wicked.
Some quick scores from around the area. Lowndes is down early, 3-0 to Colquitt County. Ware County is leading Liberty 6-0, and Fitzgerald is up on Thomasville 7-0 down there. Thank you to my lady in red keeping me informed. Going to bring Twins out to the right. Shotgun formation. Going to drop back. He's just looking out there. He overthrows it. Oh, and it's dropped by Devontae O'Neal. As it hit him in the worst possible place he could hit him, and that was in the hands. I think he was looking for the touchdown there. That's all he was looking at, because there was nobody around. And you can see the youth of the young quarterback from Pearson as he was just staring down his target and made a high throw. And usually what that tells you about a high throw is they don't get their feet set. Jittery feet is what some coaches call it. So Ron going to be back deep to receive the punt for the Raiders. Number 4, Lopez, going to kick.
He's offside.
Gets a high snap, but he's able to get the ball off. His 3rd punt of the night. End over end, going to get a roll. No, it's going to be down at about the 47-yard line. And that's where the Red Raiders will take over for their 3rd possession from scrimmage offensively. And we need to come out with a little intensity here. We need to push this in the end zone and get our momentum back.
Well, I guarantee you that's one thing that Coach John's been telling them on the sidelines is, it's just these few little mental mistakes. We had opportunities. We should probably be up at least 14-0 on these guys, if not more. But, Coach Johns, I'm sure he's going to talk to these guys, and you won't see them fumble too much.
Now, we have won some of the games. We've won all the games we expected to win. But one of the flaws of this team, and I wouldn't say, I guess, a flaw, because we got away with it. We just don't, our guys don't get up for the games that they know are expected to. Wing back formation, we're going to hand it to Crawford. Makes a cut back up the middle. He's just rolling forward. He's still going down for a gain of 5, maybe 6 yards on the play.
Another tough run by
Good
Crawford.
physical run by Crawford. You can see his feet, his legs just kept moving there on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down and about 5.
I think he actually got hit in the line of scrimmage, but like we said, that powerful run, he just drug him an extra 5 yards.
He really didn't he didn't stay in his lane. It was an outside run, but he got north and south, and he got 5 yards, and he'll take that anytime. 2:15 left here in the first quarter, 7-0. Macon County, 2nd down and 5. Ball on about the 43-yard line of Atkinson County. Thrift under center. Going to take the ball, going to hand it to Crawford. He's got a hold. One of their big guys has got a hold of his jersey, but he finally falls down, and it looks like it's going to be close as that referee is spotting it. And it's going to be a first down. I think they're going to take a measurement here. It's very close to a first down for the Raiders. Actually, he just did. He measured first down, 1st and 10 for our Raiders. And another good run by Richard Crawford. We've seen him get the ball a lot tonight. I think one of the reasons that you're seeing that is because we're fixing to face some tough opponents in Charlton and Wilcox. And you better believe that their coaching staff, they're going to be ready with 8 men in the box to stop our run game, because that's what we do, is run the ball. And we got to get Richard going and try to get him to the outside zone. Twins to the left. Thrift going to take the ball, going to hand it to Crawford again. He's juking around in the backfield, breaks the tackle. It looks like that there's a flag come flying in there. I don't know if it's going to be a holding or maybe a face mask. I don't know, but Richard did make it back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and 10. What was the call?
The call is holding on the offense.
Holding on the offense. Another mistake early on in this ball game by our Raiders. It's going to back us up back to the 49-yard line of Atkinson County, and that's where it'll be 1st down and 20.
About 1st and 20, Matt. Looks right. It's actually a spot foul, so it might be a little more than 1st and 20, maybe 1st and 22 or 23. But, as I watch them run up the middle, play after play after play, they have to be setting up something for the quarterback to keep it on the bootleg on the outside.
And Thrift has done that in timely fashion this year over and over again. Clinch County was the best one, and, he outran the whole Clinch County team. He pulled it there, and that's a lot. Here we go. Thrift to the line. Wing back to the right. Thrift going to take it. He's going to roll out, and he's got a man wide open. Number 4 going to get to catch the ball at the 5. Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Batten on the reception. He's a freshman, and boy, did Atkinson County get sucked up into that one. And great call by Coach and Thrift. End over end kick is what it looked like, but it didn't matter.
He threw it smart. He knew there was nobody around. Didn't try to overthrow it, just where he could catch it and basically walk into the end zone. There was no rebel around.
No rebel within 10 yards. 51 seconds here, and our Red Raiders have struck for the second time tonight as Money Martinez is on for the extra point. Thrift with the hold. It's down. It's good. The kick is up, and it's good. It's through. So 51 seconds left to go. It's 14-0 Bacon County, and the Sea of Red over there is up and attentive and hollering and screaming. I can hear them over here, and it looks like we could have filled up probably half of the home side at least.
I'll tell you what, you're
got
right,
people
Matt.
standing down there. No room over there,
well, you like to see this Atkinson County team, although their record, they're coming into the game with only one win on the season, no win in region play. But you know what, their fans have come to support them on homecoming. They've got their side and they're about full as well, Matt.
Yeah, they're doing a great. And that's always good. It's important. And I tell you, one of the things that I really believe our team got some momentum when they really took that extra step. It came from the fan support. The first night that we played, we had a packed house, and our band booster actually made more money that night than they made all of last season.
Wow.
That's how many people were there, and it just boosted the guys that win, then the next win, then the next home game rolls around, and they see. And our fans have been so faithful. Fans continue to support your Raiders. When you see them around town, pat them on the back, let them know how good of a job that they're doing, and it's key when you can get our ladies softball team playing real well, get the football team playing well. Money Martinez with a short kick, going to receive it out about the 25, but he muffed it. And number 6 is just going backwards, and we finally drag him down. Devontae O'Neal threw him to the ground and trying to figure out.
Another flag on the play.
Another flag, Payson Sands.
I think they might try to get us for a face mask on that, Matt.
On the tackle. I don't know how.
Looked like a clean tackle to me, but we'll see.
Never know down there in the mix. Personal foul, face mask.
To be honest with you, I didn't see it, but maybe he saw something we couldn't.
As the referee, the official crew have done a good job all year long with the Bacon County football games. And this crew tonight, not been too busy, but have done a good job so far. Except for that fella in the back. Or the line judge.
The big old burly guy out there.
Showing his guns off. Here we 14-0, 40 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Atkinson County with the ball on their 40-yard line, and it's first down as we just got a personal foul penalty called on the shotgun formation. Number 8 going to take it. He's going to roll to his left, and it's going to be false start. False start on Atkinson County.
Matt, to go back to what you were saying a minute ago, it is the fan support. It really does get these kids riled up. Sometimes we get lost. We don't realize those kids out there, there's 14-year-olds, 14, 50-year-old young men, and when you come and rally around them and get them excited, that's what it's all about. That's what gets them going. That's the momentum building.
Takes them to that next level.
And it also helps when you have a great coach like Coach Bobby Johns coming into the program and turning around. It's going to get the community involved.
Just really, and that's one of the things Coach Johns has done, is he has taken his voice to the community and just got a lot of support of the community and a lot of excitement around Bacon County. Going to come out in a bunch set here to the left. Number 8 going to take it. He's going to roll out to his left, going to take it, throw it across the middle, and it's almost intercepted by Sabron. It's broken up by Sabron on the play as number 12, not really a tall guy. And he just threw it high once again, but a lot of pressure in his face.
Well, that's Atkinson County trying to get their playmaker. As we spoke to the coach before the game, he said number 12 was their leading tackler on defense and also one of their biggest playmakers on offense. He's a senior, moved back from quarterback to wide receiver this year, his natural position, the coach said, and I believe they're just trying to get the ball in his hands.
And that's what you got to do, some way get it into your playmaker's hands and see if they can make a play. It's going to be second down and 15. Ball spotted on the Atkinson County 35. Bunch trip set out to the right. Number 8 going to take it. He's getting pressure. Going to drop it as it looks like a little screen to number 25. Breaks a tackle. And then he loses the ball. Did we get it before it went out of bounds? Waiting for the signal. Waiting for the signal here as the referee is running in.
I believe the ball was out of bounds.
I think it was too, but our guy, was that DeJuan or Jay? I didn't see who pounced on it real quick and called it as I believe
it actually might have been Mosby on that one. Matt tried to hop on it.
Drell come up. I think Sabron. One of our cornerbacks come up and missed a tackle. And then our safety cleaned up with a nice hit. Put his helmet on the football. Good for him and calls the fumble out of bounds. But it's going to be Atkinson County ball. It's going to be 3rd down and about 4 for the Atkinson County Rebels. Bunch trip set to the left. Quarterback number 8 going to take it. Dropping back, trying to set up a screen, and just a poor throw on the play.
I tell you what, man, if he'd have got it there, I do believe that would have went for some yardage, as there were no Bacon County Raiders around.
And I can see Coach Rogers. He's way across there tonight, across the way, and he was livid on that play, just pumping his arms at somebody trying to get their attention. And we've got to be able, our ends have got to be able to read that and stop back and make a play. That's going to be bring up 4th down and 4. Punt formation again for the Atkinson County Rebels. 12 seconds left in the first quarter as they didn't try to run the clock out, which with a team like Bacon County that's just running that wheel, you might want to play time possession football. And he drops the snap, but he picks it up. He kicks it end over end. Going to take an Atkinson County roll. Ball down at about the 20-yard line, and that's where your Red Raiders will take over. As the time expires in the first quarter of play, 14-0, Bacon County over the Atkinson County Rebels. And we're going to take a quick 30-second station ID, and we'll be back for more Red Raider football. We have put Coach Michael McClintock on the hot seat, and we'll be hearing from him and talking about our golf team. And I learned a lot of things about our golf team, and that's one other sport that we need to get behind there in the community and support, because our boys and girls golf team have done excellent the last several years at the state level. I formation, twins to the right for Thrift. He's going to take the ball, going to hand it once again to Richard Crawford, who hurdles over somebody for a gain of probably about 4 yards before he's caught in the air and brought down. And that's where it'll be 2nd down and 6. And we've seen a lot of carries from Crawford, which is unusual, but I like to see it. I mean, that's why we got a tailback. Maybe we can get him running physical and hitting the hole quick, and if we can, that'll just give us another aspect to our running game that we are going to need. 2nd down and 6 here for the Raiders. Just starting the second quarter, 14-0. Ball on the 30-yard line. Thrift, I formation, going to take the ball, going to hand it, and he's met in the backfield by their big fella, just big number 63, just giving him a sumo hug. It's number 73?
Yeah, I believe it's actually 73, Matt.
Garcia.
He's a big kid.
Oh, he gave him a little bear hug on that one and threw him to the ground. As I don't know where he lined up over the nose or something, but he broke through on the play. And
I'll tell you what, I'd like to see him and Kyrie go at it one play.
That would be good. He lines up over the guard there, and he broke through. It looked like we were pulling. We just wasn't able to get. I mean, that's a big kid now. To knock him out of the way, you got to really get there early. It's going to be 3rd down and about 6, as it was a no gain on the play. Got Drell Green going up to our left. Wing formation to the left. Going to take the ball. Griff's going to roll out the pass. He's going to dump it off to Tank Merritt, who breaks a tackle. 1st down, a gain of about 15 yards on the play, out to around the 41-yard line
Good looking play. I love the play call there, Matt.
I'm going to tell you something. Nobody covers the flats in high school football.
I'm telling you.
Lowndes County last week, if they wouldn't have got conservative, could have still continued to roll Lance out and dump it in the flats. They scored 1 touchdown that way,
right.
2 touchdowns that way. And that was a good play, good timing for the coaches. DeJuan was out there. DeJuan caught the ball. We've had a couple drop passes from some fullbacks wide open like that because they're so wide open they start looking. But good job, good execution on the play. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line of Bacon County. 9:57 here, ticking down in the second quarter. I formation, going to take the ball. We're going to hand it to our fullback, DeJuan, who's got a hole.
Another flag.
Some laundry on the field as it was a gain of about 8, maybe 9 on the play, but it looks like it's going to come back.
I believe it's a clipping call, Matt. That's what it's going to be on the field. Shot block.
Shot block, as we have had several of those called on us in the last 3 weeks. And it just wasn't one game, so apparently we do a lot of that. And that's just technique teaching. That's something that you do in high school.
That's right. And that's going to bring it back all the way from a first down run all the way back to inside our 30-yard line.
That's a big 15-yard penalty there. And it's a spot foul.
That's right.
And that's going to be first down from the 29-yard line of Bacon County is where it'll be. And once again, we start moving, and then we move ourselves back on our penalties. Drell Green going to come out to the right. I formation. Crawford in the backfield. Take the ball. We're going to hand it. Thrift's going to pull it. He breaks the tackle. He's got the sideline. Oh, we're lucky. There's another flag down on the play. We're lucky we didn't get one called here on the sideline of Atkinson County as Drell Green come in and just hit the guy in the back. I mean, just nailed him.
Block in the back.
Got a block in the back. I guess the judge from all the way over there seen it.
He actually called on number 63 there.
63, big Dylan Davis, and that's going to wipe off another big gain on the play. And it's going to bring us back.
I saw Dylan pleading his case at the end of the play, but the referee had no mercy on him.
I didn't see Dylan. I know I seen Drell. Drell drilled the guy in the back. He actually knocked the guy into Matt on the play. It's going to back us back up to about the 26-yard line. And we're going the wrong direction. And Coach Bobby Johns is not going to be happy. Not going to be happy at all. 9:34 here in the game, 14-0. And the Red Raiders just on this series can't seem to get going in the right direction. But let's get going right now, fellas. I formation. Crawford in the backfield. DeJuan at fullback. Going to take the ball. He's going to hand it. Looks like a counter. Oh, Thrift looked like he wanted to pitch, but no pitch relation. He's hit hard. He's still rolling, still rumbling forward to about the 30-yard line, where to be second down and long. And that's one thing not following a lot that we talk about each week. When is Matt going to pitch it? Because he hasn't pitched it all year long. And right there, he was ready to pitch, but our running back pitch relation. Smart play by Matt.
That's right. Tuck it down.
One of the things that he does well, he doesn't make makes few mistakes. And
that
gives
was
us
tough 4-yard gain.
Yep, he's a tough little fella. It gives us a chance every ball game. Good to see some of our boys down there pointing up at the stands here supporting the guys. I think they're walking around trying to look for the ladies, but they're here anyway, wearing their Bacon County red. Looks like Coach Johns is going to call a timeout to get these guys straight. Didn't like what he's seen. And it's 14-0 here early in the second quarter. And just a few scores from around the area, some games that we're following. Fitzgerald up on Thomasville 14-0. Ware still 6-0 over Liberty. And Lowndes, Colquitt County still on top 3-0. And boy, if Lowndes County loses this one, McPherson better watch out.
I'm telling you what, at one time in the season we're number 1 in 5A, the Class 5A, the toughest, that it gets in Georgia high school. In a tough region, though, Coffee High is doing pretty good, but I look for Lowndes to rebound. It's still early in the game, but Colquitt's they're not an easy team to beat.
Lowndes County just took the lead early in the second quarter, 7-3 now. And I've actually had an opportunity to watch Lowndes. I went up and watched them play South Gwinnett. We'll get to that in just a minute as our getting ready to take play here. Is that good looking? Is that here? Single backfield, going to take the ball. Matt Thrift's going to pull it. He's got the corner. Number 12, he beats him around the corner, spins off of him, and falls forward for another big gain of about 11 yards on the play, and that's going to be third down and about 9 now. Now, from where we were, that's definitely manageable position for us to be in, as we were all backed up all the way at the 25, and that brings the ball out. Actually going to be third down and 8. It's going to bring the ball out to about, I don't know, what, the 43-yard line, 44-yard line? 43-yard line there of Bacon County. Time is just ticking. And what I was saying is Lowndes is really a better team than what their record shows. They should have beat they should have beat McEachern and fumbled the ball several times. Wing back to the left, going to take the ball. We're going to hand it. He's going to roll out, got a man in the flats, and he's hit immediately. A big hit there.
Almost a little helmet-to-helmet on that
Yeah,
one.
and that's going to bring up 4th down and 4 for the Raiders, as that time Thrift probably should have checked off maybe to a deep guy.
Looks like right now, no hesitation though, man. Looks like the Raiders getting ready to go for it on 4th and 4.
Well, there's no doubt that we can, 4th and 4, with the way we've been running the ball, we should be able to really work it. One of the things that I see tonight is our mesh on our option plays looks like not very crisp as they have been in the last couple of weeks. And when you have an off week, sometimes you fall out. Twins to the left, take the ball. We're going to hand it to DeJuan. He's forward for a first down as he crosses the 50 down to about the 47-yard line of Atkinson County, and that's where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Big, strong, physical run there. And that time, the mesh was good. Matt Thrift rode it across his front foot, and it held that defensive end so he couldn't make that tackle at the line. And that's really the key to that play. 6:40 and ticking down here in the second quarter. The Raiders are on the move as we're in Atkinson County territory at the 47-yard line. And Thrift breaks the huddle. Raiders come. Wing back, tight end to the right, Twins to the left. Going to take the ball, going to hand it on the counter to Crawford. And he's got a big hole as he tries to get to the outside. He quite couldn't get there before they got him, but not before a big gain of about 12 yards, maybe 13 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Raiders as we're moving closer to the end zone, down to about the 32-yard line.
That's right.
Of Atkinson County.
I tell you what, he's running the ball hard, but he's got to watch it. I've noticed him in the last couple of runs. He's holding that ball a little outside, holding it, just waiting for somebody to come and slap at it, knock it out of his hand.
Richard hasn't carried the ball much until tonight. And be sure that you stay tuned to the Crosby Nissan halftime show. Hear from Coach Michael McClintock. I formation. Going to take the ball, going to hand it to Dylan Tillman, who's back in the ball game, and he's pounding forward. He's driving forward, breaking tackles. He's down to about the 15-yard line as he just broke out of the pile.
How did he get out of that, Matt?
I'm telling you, this kid was Irwin County. Just had a big run against Irwin County as they tied the ball game 21-21 in a run similar to that right there. And he come breaking out, and Coach Stone is out on the field at the timeout for the Atkinson County Rebels here, and we're going to take a quick station ID. Stay tuned with us, 14-0. The Red Raiders are on top. We'll be right back. Who? Who's that? Tell me at halftime and I'll get it.
He's watching it.
Back here, 6 minutes left to go in the second quarter. And we had a timeout. Atkinson County is big run off off from our big guy Dylan Tillman there as he brought the ball to the 15-yard line of Atkinson County. And that's where we'll take control.
All right, at this time we want to recognize a couple more of our sponsors. Once again, Pierce County Auto in Blackshear, the Medicine Cabinet in Alma, Crosby Nissan and Waycross. We have the Alma Church of God, Anderson Buick GMC on Bowens Mill Highway in Douglas, and Family Vision.
I want to give a shout out to Darren Wheeler, one of our board members from back at Bacon County. Going to take the ball, going to hand it to Crawford, try to get to the outside. Nice little shifty move there. He's still on his feet, down to about the 4-yard line, it looks. 3 or 4 yard line. Inside the 5, that's right. I got a banker with me. He can count tonight. Inside the 5, and that's where it'll be second down and about 1 to go on the play. Dad, you could come in handy every week just to count for me. Because the Rev, he just laughs at me. 5:49 here to go, and it actually was a first down, so it'll be first and goal from about the 4-yard line. And that's where the Raiders will take over and like to get one more score before halftime. Going to come out of the break the huddle. Sabron, Hollywood, Mosby in at tailback. Matt Thrift, I formation under center. Going to pitch it to Sabron, and he's got it. Walk in as he could have went either way. Touchdown Raiders here. Late in the second quarter, we get back on the board. Big running touchdown by Sabron, Hollywood, Mosby. 5:24 here to go, and it's 20-0 Bacon County. Money Martinez coming onto the field to receive, not to receive, hope he don't receive anything, but to attempt the extra point. Thrift is going to be our holder. Matt checking back, going to take the snap. The hold's down, the kick is up, and it's good, but we have a flag on the play. And we'll see if it's offsides on them or if we got an early start. Referees working it out, but it's good to see our senior kicker, Money Martinez. He's really hitting the ball good tonight, and that's going to be offsides on the defense. And so the extra point will stand. It's 21-0 here with 5:24 left to go in the second quarter, in the first half. It's good to see Money Martinez kick those. He's in each game that we've played, he's actually missed at least one of them, but he's really focusing. You heard him on the senior spotlight. He's really focusing on keeping his head down. And as kickers, it's hard to do that, especially this young man, as he has been put in a pressure situation early on in the season. And the only reason that he was not able to make that kick is because he lifted his head and he looked at the rush a little bit.
That's right.
But he's done a great job for us, and I believe that in the weeks to come, his leg is going to really come into play.
Right.
You usually don't see a kicker in single A that can kick, and he's good from about 30, 35 yards and in, and that's good for single A.
Well, it looks like, Matt, evidently they're accepting the penalty. They're going to try to re-kick the extra point. I understand that, but
it was a dead would it be a dead ball?
Maybe it was encroachment, and they got to him before.
Looks like it's going to be a dead ball, and so we're going to re-kick the extra point here. And Martinez back. Thrift's going to be the holder. And Thrift going to take the snap. The hold is down. Kick is up. And it's good. It's through again, and so it's 21-0. Your Red Raiders over the Atkinson County Rebels here. 5:24 left to go in the half. We're going to take a quick 30-second break, and we'll be right back for more Red Raider football. Are you? God. Here is our Red Raiders are getting ready to kick, 21-0. And Martinez is doing the kicking duties tonight. He's going to kick it up, and it's a short kick. Looks like number 22 for Atkinson County going to take it. Going to run wide, come back out down here to our right, but he's going to be drugged down by number, I can't see the number there. Good tackle on the play by one of our Raiders there, as that was actually Dylan Tilbin. He's just such a beast. I mean,
he's all over the place.
I mean, his jersey's just tight and muscled up. We got a few scores. 7-3, Lowndes leads Colquitt now. Ware County still 6-0 on Liberty. Aquinas is up on Jeff Davis 14-0, and Brunswick is up on Wayne County 8-3. And if you have any scores, please post them to our Facebook or Twitter page. It's BC Raider Nation. You can find us there and keep us posted. Atkinson County's offense is on the field. Twins to the right. Going to take the ball. Going to drop back to pass. No, he's going to take it down, and he's going to run. He's got a big gain there on the play. Good run by the young freshman quarterback from Atkinson County. A gain of about 8, maybe 9 on the play. Going to bring the ball out to about the 45-yard line of the Rebels, and it'll be second down and 1.
I think they actually might be calling for a measurement here, Matt.
So it's going to be very close, and want to give them every inch that they can.
I tell you what, the young quarterback for Atkinson County, he's actually not got bad arm strength. He's only a freshman in high school, but as you see so often with them young quarterbacks, when he rolls out, he keeps his eye on one receiver and he doesn't really take it off.
Yeah, and our quarterbacks are getting better each week, and they're starting to read that. We got a lot of youth. I mean,
that's right.
Got a free safety, Darrell Green, who's played big for us, Devontae O'Neal, who's played big for us. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm really interested to see how well these guys are going to match up against Wilcox. I know it's a couple of weeks out, but that's really going to show us where we need to be if we're there yet.
You know what, Matt? Just like you're saying, this season is far from over. And, there's no telling how far these Raiders could go. But it gets you excited about the future. You have all these young guys, these freshmen and sophomores playing. Never know what could happen in a year or two.
With a coach like we got a year or two, this, like you said, this season's not over.
That's right.
I think when we get into the playoffs that we're going to surprise some people, even at whatever seed we make it in, and we still hold the future in our hands. The future is bright. Twins to the right, single man down here to the left. Number 8 under center. Number 5 in the backfield. Going to take the ball. He's going to sneak forward for a gain of 4 yards on the play. 4 yards on the play, and that'll be first down for the Rebels of Atkinson County. And that's only their first, maybe
their second
first down of the night. Brings it out to the 40-yard line. And that's where it'll be first down for the Rebels. Number 8 under center, Twins to the right. Going to take the ball, going to drop on a little bit of option, and he is just slammed back in the backfield by our big guy, Dylan David. No, that's actually Cody Metters down there. Cody Metters just wreaking havoc in the backfield, dropped for a loss. They're going to give him forward progress. A loss of 2 yards on the play, and that'll be second down and 11. Second down and 12. Second down and 12, and an early score from Coffee County. Coffee 7, Mount Austin nothing.
You got to love that score, Matt.
I bet that place is rocking right now. I remember somebody who was there when we won the region championship over Mount Austin. Going to bring a blitz. He's going to drop back. Got a man open. It's picked off by Matt Thrift. He's got a man. He's down the sideline. He's got one man to beat. He gets the corner, but they drag him down, throw him out of bounds. No flags on the play, and a very timely pick for Matt Thrift. And he brings it back to about the 15-yard line, and that's where our Raiders will take over. That was a nice play. He come up and caught the ball as high as points. He used his hands.
That's
you don't
right.
see a lot of kids doing that these days.
Well, just like we said, earlier, the young quarterback for Atkinson County never took his eyes off his receiver. And Matt Thrift, very aware of the situation, kept his eyes on the quarterback and waited and picked that thing off and near about took it to the house.
That's right. But you see some good coaching by Atkinson County there. That time they were trying to go to their tight end, and really, if he throws it into him, it's a bang-bang play. Matt's there, kid could hang on to it or what. It's good strategy, seeing that their tight end's
That's
over
right.
because our linebackers are bringing some heat on the young man. Going to come out. Crawford back at tailback. Tillman in the game. Going to hand the ball. No, he's going to drop back. And Matt just throws it.
He slid on the throw, though, Matt. I believe
Incomplete.
he slipped.
I'm glad he slipped because it looked like we were covered pretty well there on the play. Incomplete passes. We tried to sneak one in on first down. And the field is not in the best shape, but and he did slip with that.
But, you know, I like it messy, man. That's how football's supposed to be played.
That's right.
Little mud slinging everywhere. The jersey's dirty.
That's exactly right. And hadn't been a whole lot of hitting been going on tonight. Bacon County, if anything, is just been really dominant on the field, taking care of business here. Twins to the left. Getting Crawford set up, and we got a whistle, and we got another timeout as Coach Johns has got the headset off, and he's getting, as like the Rev likes to say, he's having a church meeting down there with the boys. 3:33 here left in the first half, 21-0. The Bacon County Raiders over the Atkinson County Rebels, and Raider Nation, we're playing good football. We've made several mistakes at times, but we're taking care of business and are up early and up big right now on the Rebels.
This time, I want to remind you a couple more of our in-game sponsors. Bennett and Johnson Insurance Company. C. Bennett and Johnson Insurance Company, Lassiter Equipment in Douglas and in Hazelhurst. Lamar's Pharmacy. Dr. Jeffrey Zavera at Ear, Nose, and Throat Clinic on West Side Drive in Douglas. And once again, Richmond Bacon. We want to thank you guys for making this possible.
And stay tuned for our Crosby Nissan halftime show, as we'll be talking to Coach Michael McClintock, and we'll also be catching up on stats with our very own Shane Bennett and talking a little bit and breaking down the first half of this football game. Twins to the left, Thrift under center. Going to take the ball. He's going to hand it on a counter to Crawford, and he's met by the big number 86. Is that 86 or 88? One of those 80s. He's huge.
He clogged up that hole, Matt, pretty quick.
Yeah, and if that's – can you see that number down there?
66, I believe, is actually what it is.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, it was wrinkled up a little bit. He's a big guy.
Number 66, Wade Whitley, who's just a sophomore, and man, he's a big football player.
He sure
Atkinson
is.
County's really got some big guys down there on that line. Just got to get the attitude right. Got to get the guys believing. Going to take the ball. Going to roll out. Looking, throw.
Oh, picked off.
Picked off in the end zone, and he's going to try to bring it out, and he breaks another tackle. He keeps going. We finally knock him out and around the 15-yard line
15.
as he brought it out. And just that may be the first poor throw of the season for Matt Thrift. As I don't know if he was trying to throw it out at the back of the end zone or not, but there was nobody open on the play as Atkinson County has made adjustments.
Just trying to do a little too much, Matt, I believe. Just trying to kind of force it in there. But like you said, there was nothing but Rebels around.
And you live and you learn. Better to do it this week
That's right.
than the weeks to come.
Get it out of your system.
At the end of the first quarter from Douglas, Coffee 7, Valdosta nothing. And Colquitt County took the lead there in the second quarter, 10-7 over Lowndes County. Ware County still 6-0. Fitzgerald and Thomasville 14-7. The Rebels got 2:40 left on the clock here. Going to bring trips to the right. Number 8 going to drop back, and he's met in the backfield by our big fella and dropped for a loss at around the 10, the 8-yard line, and that's where it'll be second down and about 13.
Dylan Davis busts right through the line on that, Matt.
Big Dylan Davis. Brunswick is up on Wayne County 20-3, and maybe I hadn't followed Wayne County, but I really thought Wayne County was pretty decent. Brunswick has played good at times this year.
Wayne has the number 1 quarterback in the state in Grayson Lambert. He's being offered by pretty much every D1 school you could think of, and he's a good quarterback, but all they have is pretty much him, to be honest with you, Matt. Coffee was tied at halftime and came back and beat him pretty good.
Trips to the left. take the ball. We bring in some pressure. There's a fumble on the play, and there's a scramble down for it, and number 8 comes up with it. And that's going to back them up to about the 9-yard line there. And Atkinson County just backing up here like they did early on in the first quarter. They had a little momentum. They found a little something, but it looks like Macon County has made some adjustments from up top. It's going to be 3rd down and about 16. And they're backed up deep in their own territory here.
You have to like what the defense coordinator, Jamie Rogers, is calling out there. They're doing a lot of different things on defense, and everything seems to be working pretty good.
One of the things Jamie's a great coach I like about him is he'll bring some pressure now, and he mixes us up and does a good job. It's 7-7 down in Coffee now as Valdosta scored quick. It's like we're bringing a little pressure, and we're gonna jump early as that was just not a very disciplined play by Richard Crawford and Rhino Peterson as they just got a little too anxious there on the play. And once again, we was talking about that pressure. We had a guy coming from the inside going to shoot the A-gap, and then we had Crawford coming from the outside, that speed. And going to put a lot of pressure on them. And I imagine that's just good coaching. You got a young guy, quarterback, you backed up, 3rd and 16. Dial up some heat, see if you can't get another pick and run in for the end zone. And that's one of the things I like. I'm impressed with so far is our coaches are keeping their foot on the gas. One of the things I can't stand about Coach Rick. 40 seconds, ticking down, 21-0. Hard count here as we got twins to the left and to the right. Number 8 looking and going to call a timeout as they tried to draw us off sides again, trying to get some more yardage. With that timeout, the last timeout for Atkinson County, we're going to take a station timeout for station ID, and we'll be right back for more Red Raider football. We're back here. 31 seconds left to go in the first half. It's 21-0 on a game that has been dominated by Bacon County. Bacon County has controlled the tone of the game all game long, whether it be positive or negative. We've done a few things to hurt ourselves on a couple of drives. And Atkinson County got a lot of young guys. Got some big guys down there. Got some things to work with. Just encourage them to keep coming out. And you never know what can happen. Take the ball. Number 8's going to take the snap, and he's going to try to haul it down the middle. Matt Thrift almost picks it off on the play as he cut in front of the guy. And the Coach Stone looking for a pass interference call. But throw was a little bit low, and Thrift was going for the ball.
It could have went either way, really, Matt. He was going for the ball. He did make a little contact with him, but I think it's a good no call there, to be honest with you.
Like to see refs that let them play the game. So it's going to be 4th down and a long 13 here. And Atkinson County going to bring on Lopez again to punt. And Lopez has been busy. He's a senior punter, done a good job handling some low snaps and getting the ball off. Kicks it end over end a lot, trying to get a little bit of roll. And, you see that a lot now that punters are going to that style. We got one of the best punters in the league. Bad snap. He picks it up, though. A good kick here. Going to take a bounce. A Rebels bounce going to cross the 50, and that thing's still rolling out to about the 46-yard line of Bacon County, and that's where we'll take over with 10 seconds left to go. And you look for Coach Johns to just hand the ball to the fullback. You never know with him, though. He's sneaky. He may want to send a statement to his team here because I can tell you, at the Telfair game, 21-0, he was furious with the intensity of the game. And I kind of feel that intensity right now in the air, even though we're doing a better job than what we did at Telfair.
Yeah, we're up 21-0, Matt, like you said. But Coach Johns, from time to time, don't look like he's too happy. I saw him a lot with his arms crossed, and he's got a mean look on his face.
Here we go, possibly the last play. And we're actually coming out in shotgun formation. Thrift going to take the ball, going to drop back, and he's going to hover it deep. Ball's thrown up to Sabron, and he catches it. Makes one man miss, but then he's brought down, and the clock ticking.
Timeout.
And they should put about close to 2 seconds back on the clock here. As when he was knocked down, the whistle was blown. It may be 1.5 seconds. We'll see. What we're going to do right now is got one more play left. Is another ball thrown up. So Brian called it, made a great catch, and a shoelace tackle on the play. Caught the ball and ran it out to about close to the 15-yard line and a little bit short. It's inside the 20. And Bacon County quick to call a timeout there. Few scores. Clinch County at halftime up 3-0 on Lanier County. Now, there's a dogfight going on down there. Coffee 13 right now. I don't know if they missed the extra point or if they hadn't kicked it yet, but it's 13-7 over Valdosta. Brunswick 20-3 over Wayne County. Aquinas 14-0 over Jeff Davis. Fitzgerald still up 14-7 on Thomasville. The last Ware score that we had 6-0 on Liberty. And Colquitt County still up on Lowndes 10-7. Actually, down in Coffee, Valdosta blocked the extra point there, and so we appreciate whoever that is texting in the scores. And fans, if you have any scores and updates, you can text it into a number that we have. We'll give it to you in just a second. But under a second left to go, we got one play. Thrift's going to take the ball, roll out to his right, going to throw back across the middle, and it's picked off. Picked off by number 12, and we need to bring him down here, and we drag him down to end the half. There's a pick as Matt Thrift threw across his body there, and number 12, the senior, big-time playmaker for Atkinson County, made a great play on there. But it's halftime here in Pearson, Georgia, 21-0. Your Red Raiders lead as we have dominated the ball game so far, but made some careless mistakes that have kept this game from really getting out of hand. And so looking forward to another exciting second half. But right now, Crosby Nissan halftime show, we're going to go to an interview as soon as we get it set up with Coach Michael McClintock. And we appreciate Crosby Nissan and all that they do. Coach McClintock is coach of the varsity boys golf and does a great job with that. And you're going to hear some pretty impressive things from him, and we're just trying to work out some technical difficulties. But stay tuned with us for the second half, and stay tuned with us for Shane Bennett and some stats on the game. Right now, let's hear from an interview with Coach Michael McClintock.
Tonight's starting stage is gospel assaults. Tonight's selections consist of Amazing Grace, Long Dark Train, Jesus Sister Light with Me, the Bible Republic. The bands are the dressers and Sandra Perryman. And thanks for your support and help to our show. Joe Major, Amber Karen, is the band prepared to take the field for performance. You may now take the field.
for the 2011 season is Jordan Reed. Section leaders include Audrey Bennett, Jamie Lopez, DJ Thomas, and Nathan Carter. The drumline captain is Patricia Ryan. Track captain is Adriana Small. Tonight, the band will be performing their halftime show featuring the music of Lady Gaga, including songs Bad Romance, Poker Face, and Just Dance. Drum major Jordan Reed, is your band ready? You may take the field.
have as folks behind the scenes. My name gets said a lot, and I get some pats on the back, but it's really the students that drive this. They've jumped on board. We've been working with TV stuff, video broadcasting since I've been at the high school for the last 4.5, 5 years. So we kind of know what we were doing to start with, but the streaming live and those sorts of things is new to us. But you know, I've got a kid, Jeremy Taylor, who's taken the reins as my executive producer, is what I would call him. And he's on the computer. He does the score bug and all that stuff that goes on during the game, that ESPN type game style. This evening, as a matter of fact, this evening I have Mr. Hunter Ellis. He's on the soundboard that controls the audio from the crowd and from the radio guys and all that sort of thing. And I actually filmed the first half, and then I've got Keith Thompson on the camera in the second half. So I have an away crew and a home crew. We have an additional 3 cameras, or 2 cameras, which gives a total of 3 at the home games, which has been exciting for us. You see those deer stands. People say, where can I get one of those from? I said, well, they were, and fortunately they were donated to us. I want to Trim All Lawn Care and get a shout out to them out of Fernandina Beach. But the local boy, Jason Lee, who donated that one, and then Ace Hardware of Alma donated the other one at the north end of our field, at our home field. So I'm real proud of those. As far as equipment goes, Access ATC loans us a video switcher that allows us to get those multiple angles, and we use that not only on the field but in the classroom as well. And it's been fun. It's a lot of work. I tell people it's been a bunch of work, some late nights, early mornings, but it's really a lot of fun, and these guys are learning a lot, and I hope they can take with them to the next level. I think some of them are interested in broadcast production and that sort of thing, and that's the best part about it. And we're just glad to be able to bring something to our fans, our fan base. I think everything's sort of come together this year. It seems with we got a new staff, coaching staff for our football team that's really rejuvenated our football program, and it's provided us an opportunity to showcase that at a different level. And everything, like I said, everything sort of come together this year for that.
Yeah, it's awesome because when you think about high school football, especially, but then you go a little bit further to Class A football, you just don't see that kind of stuff, that kind of production around, and to have 3 different camera angles and try to take it to a professional level is pretty awesome.
Well, it's like I said, we're still learning. Like tonight, I think we're experiencing a little bit of network lag, and I apologize to the fans at home. I won't tell you how far behind you are, but in case you call and talk to somebody at the game, but you may be a few minutes behind. It buffers just like if you're accustomed to watching any video on the internet. You are slightly behind most of the time, but that has to do with we're literally uploading from a Verizon hotspot, which is essentially we're surfing off of a phone, basically. So if we had when we're at home, we have a direct connection to the internet, a hard line, which gives us fast access, which we're probably only lagging a few seconds. So I apologize for any skips or hiccups, but that's just the way it is with the situation, especially on the away games. But like I said, these guys here do a great job. They've done everything I've asked them to do and even more, and really appreciate their participation.
That's good. They do an outstanding job, besides the fact that one of them's a Tennessee fan, but that's okay. We won't give him that much trouble. Brent, I want to ask you something. You're actually a guy that's on the inside of the school with the students there. How is the atmosphere and the attitude of the students around? We can't forget that our lady softball team is still in the state playoffs and advanced, and we'll hear tomorrow who they play out of, I think it's Savannah Christian, and is it Schley County. We'll hear that, and Coach Mike Thompson will get that out and around town next week when they play. But what's the atmosphere like as far as the kids and the excitement about the winning programs that's taking place right now?
It really is unbelievable, the morale at our high school this year. Like I said, I'm starting my fifth full year here at Bacon County High School, and it's beginning to feel like it did when I was in school in the early 90s, when there was a lot of school pride with the teachers. That's the best judgment, or best judge of how the morale is at a high school is the teachers. If they're enjoying what they're doing, because when things are happening that's positive, behavior is better. I'm serious. Grades go up. It's unbelievable what something like this can do. And I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if there's a statistic to prove it, but it's just a fact. And all this correlates to what these young ladies have done on the softball field, and what these young men are doing on the football field, and what we're going to do on the basketball court and on the baseball field and track and golf and all these other tennis. Don't let me leave anybody out. Track. And wrestling, and I think we're going to have a weightlifting program this year too. But it's and these cheerleaders, and they'll be competing tomorrow. And they're some of the biggest competitors that we have.
Cockwood County, I believe.
It really is. It just makes a huge difference. And I know we're running out of time here, but that website is www.ghsa.tv/Bacon County. The games from last week's first round of the state playoffs for the Lady Raiders is on there, and we will be broadcasting Wednesday beginning at 4 o'clock for the second round.
Thank you, Brent. We appreciate all of you. Martinez is set, and he kicks the ball, and he's going to kick it deep. And it looks like it's going to roll out of bounds, and boy, one of their Rebels got punished on that kickoff. But Martinez is going to kick the ball out of bounds. And started the second half here, 21-0, Bacon County. Got a few scores at halftime and around the area. Starting off with Lowndes County. Cockwood County 17, Lowndes 7. Got Aquinas over Jeff Davis, 21-7. Brunswick 20-3 over Wayne County. Coffee 13, Valdosta 7. Clinch County 3, Lanier nothing at halftime. Appling County 7, Tattnall 2. Ware County 20-6 over Liberty. Wilcox 21-0 over Turner, and Charlton County taking care of business 29-0 over Telfair. Just a few scores, and the Rebels have the ball to open up the second half. And Thad, what do you expect to see, or what do the Raiders need to continue to do to come out of this game with a victory?
I think a lot of more physical running, like Coach John said. I think we got this game pretty much in hand this week, and I think they're going to work on things, try to get things set. Stop those mental mistakes is really what they're going to try to do the second half.
And we'll see if they make any adjustments. They're going to hand the ball off. They're going to bounce off a tackle, but then he's knocked back it looks like they're going to give him forward progress, which is a terrible spot. Actually, no, they backed him up 1 yard on the play, and it seems like there's another Rebel down. It's going to back him up 2 yards. My eyes are not good tonight. I thought for a second that they didn't back him up, but going to back him up is going to be second down and 12. And they're checking on that injured Rebel who's down. Doesn't appear to be anything serious right now. But it's like you said, we got to continue to be physical. It's 21-0.
Right. The defense has played fantastic. The statistic, I actually talked to him at half. Their total offense was negative 60 yards in the first half.
That's unbelievable.
We held them to negative 73 yards rushing. I think they had 13 yards passing.
You take away 4 turnovers from Bacon County tonight. I mean,
they're up by 5 or 6 touchdowns.
It should be, 35-0 right now. At least 28-0, because we did have one inside the 3-yard line.
Well, at least hopefully we can get all these mistakes out of our system, because next week is when the big boys come, and we play them at.
Charlton County comes in, fans, next week, and you heard Shane Bennett. We're bringing in extra stands for you guys to be able to sit and enjoy the game. And I don't have to tell you the importance of this game if you're listening. You know the importance of that game, as if we continue to do what we're doing, and this game's not over. We still got a lot of ball game left to play, but if we continue to take care of business like we did in the first half, we'll go in to Charlton, we'll come into town, and we'll be 6-1, 4-1 in region, and got an opportunity to knock off Charlton County. A really good team, good coach team, but they play into our strengths. They're a running team primarily, throw the ball at times, but just going to be a physical battle. And it looks like number 25, Dwayne Ellis, He is a senior, comes limping off the field, but it's good to see that young man up.
Sure is. It sure is. He was down for a while, but it's good to see everything's all right.
Good to see a lot of faces. There's a lot of people from Coffee County here tonight, as they may have missed a good game going on down there. Number 8 going to take the ball, going to roll out. Looks like it's a keeper going to try to get the edge, but Sabron has got him in the backfield, and he's going to drop him.
They've not had a lot of success with that all night there. You know, I admire the coach. He's trying a lot of different things offensively. He's trying to drop back and pass it. I've saw him run a couple reverses. But I think Bacon County's just got a little too much speed for Atkinson to deal with on the outside.
And that's exactly what you see. It's going to be 3rd down and about 14. Here, the ball is on the Rebels. I can't see down there from all the coaches.
It's going to be on about the 32-yard line.
32-yard line down there. And 21-0 here. 11 minutes, ticking under 11 minutes here to go in the opening of the second half. Got an I formation for the Rebels. Number 8 going to take a hard count, and it looks like we've got they're actually pointing to the receiver there to see if he jumped on the play, and that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a false start. It's going to back them up and bring them to about 3rd down and a close 19, maybe 20 yards there for the Rebels, and not a very good opening drive for the Atkinson County Rebels, something that they can't afford to do, down 21-0. I really would like to see somebody lay the wood and kind of wake this place up a little bit.
Yeah, it's even on the Bacon County sideline, it seems like the players are a little out of it right now.
I think I see Catfish Johnson over there yawning, which is unusual. I formation here, get number 12. It's going to come out wide to the right. Number 8 going to take the snap. Coming on a blitz, he's going to throw it quick. Oh, boy, and if Devontae had his head up, it looked like he could have picked that and ran it back. As the pass was incomplete, and I think the coaches are hollering at him over there, and he's saying, what?
Once again, you know, Atkinson County's trying to get the number 12, their senior playmaker, at wide out. But tonight they really hadn't – I don't think he's touched the ball one time really. They're trying to get it to him, but once again, pretty good coverage by Bacon County.
When you're out athleted and you only got one athlete, that team's going to focus on you, and it's just hard to.
Yeah, he's actually also the long snapper on punting.
Just does it all. Does it all. Lopez in for the 100th time tonight. He's going to take the snap. He's going to kick it. Another good kick, high. End over end. Did it touch one of our players? It was close.
I guess not.
Because Peter and Sabron is letting him know, son, get out of the way. So number 22, he's actually not on our roster. So it may not be number 22. I'm having a hard time seeing.
It's actually, it was 28, Ronnie Peterson.
Was that Ronnie?
Was Ronnie
do
Peterson.
Something like that.
It was the Rhino.
Rhino Peterson, one of our big linebackers. He's done a lot of good things this year. Thrift looking to the sideline with Coach Johns. Trying to get the signal here. First time that the Raiders have the ball in the second half, and it's going to be on their 43, 44-yard line. That's where they'll come out. I formation is what they're going to come out in. Crawford is the tailback. Going to take the ball, going to hand it to Crawford. He's going to bounce it to the outside, and he's tackled, and he lost the ball. And number 12's got it for Atkinson County. Nobody around him. He's at the 5. Touchdown Rebels.
Uh-oh, we got an injury, another injury, I believe, with Atkinson County Rebel.
Got the big boy, number 73, Dylan Garcia, who just got excited running down the field. I hope he doesn't too hurt. But,
well, you know, number 12, I guess if they weren't going to give him the ball, he was going to take it himself.
That's exactly right, and that's exactly what he did. Ball bounced right up to him, and, boy, that's not what you want to come out and do the first play of the drive. And
well, that's like I was saying earlier, you know, Richard Crawford's running the ball hard, running the rock, toting it hard, but I told you he was holding the ball up, and that's exactly what happened. When you swing that thing around and leave it for somebody to hit, that's what they're going to do.
21-6 here is another Bacon County turnover, and this time it turns into points for the Rebels, as that's the 5th turnover of the game. And we're still leading the ball game. We're very lucky to be leading this ball game. And we're doing everything we can to give them the ball game.
That's true. Hopefully they can get out of their system, because if you have 5 turnovers in a game against the likes of Charlton or Wilcox, you're not going to win that football game.
Very uncharacteristic of our Bacon County Raiders this year. And this extra point attempt is up, and what a nice looking kick through by Lopez, the senior, and it's 21-7 here, 9:55 here in the opening of the second half, and waking up the fans a little bit for Atkinson County. And the Red Raider fans are kind of crossing their arms, sitting here wondering what's going on. And I know our head coach is about to have a heart attack over there. And red-faced, veins popping out everywhere.
And he should be, because that's you should take it right down the field and score, but turnovers happen. Hopefully, let's see what happens when this offense gets the ball back, if they can march it down and put us 7 points on the board.
Ware County up 34-6 on Liberty. Still 17-7. Colquitt County over Lowndes County in a big Region 1 5A matchup. And, boy, if Lowndes takes a loss tonight, it's going to be tough to bounce back from that. Still 3-0 on Clinch County. Fans, if you have any scores and you're listening to us, please take down this cell number and text the scores in for us, as we can post them to the people around the area. It's 347-971-4767. That's 347-971-4767. And we have a fan that is texting those scores in from around the area, and we appreciate that. You don't know how much that helps us out. Oh, they're going to take the ball. Lopez is going to kick it. Going to kick it down to Richard Crawford, who takes it at around the 20, and he's going to bring it back across the field. And he runs over a guy and punishes him, but then he's brought down at about the 32-yard line as Crawford just punished one of the little guys for Atkinson County there. Ran him over. And it's good to see him come out running with a little bit of passion after the fumble. We need somebody, hear me out there, step up and play some ball. We're starting to look like the Georgia Bulldogs when we get a lead. Got a score from Clinch County, as Clinch County has taken a 15-0 lead in the third quarter, and really started taking care of business there as Lanier was hanging around. And, of course, we're Lanier County fans tonight. If they could knock off Clinch, that's just one step closer for us to the playoffs. Thrift under center. Going to take the ball and going to hand it to Tank Merritt. He's going to take the ball, and he's driving it for a gain of 4 or 5 yards across the 35-yard line and down to about the 37.
They never did bring him down.
Finally blew the whistle, and that'll be a gain of about 6 on the play, and it'll bring up second down and 4. And I'm just not going to feel good about this game unless we come out of here with 35 points. That's 2 touchdowns. A little more would be great. Our offense is not designed to score 60 points in any kind of game.
You want to wear down the defense.
But Thrift under center. Crawford at tailback. Got to hand the ball to DeJuan again, and he's running for it, dragging people. He's still dragging people across the 40-yard line.
Physical run, very physical run.
Across the 45-yard line down to about the 46, and that's where it'll be first down for the Red Raiders.
Another injury on there for another young Atkinson County Rebel.
I don't know. It kind of looks like he may be cramped. Yeah, I don't know. Number 20 there on the play, Trevon Harris. He's a sophomore playing in there, and they're helping him up as he's coming off the field. And I tell you, those assistant coaches for Atkinson County have been busy, and may not appear from the way we're playing at times, but Bacon County, a very physical football team.
That's right.
Especially compared to the team of last year.
Just to talk about the youth at Atkinson County real quick, the coach was telling us how many freshmen they have. They only have 7 seniors on their football team, Matt.
7 seniors.
Very, very young team.
Our region is made up of Clinch County, got a few seniors, some big-time seniors, but lost a lot of seniors last year. Wilcox County will be graduating a lot of seniors. They're probably the most experienced team in the region. Irwin County, a lot of freshmen. Turner County, Bacon County, Atkinson County. Thrift under center here. Going to take the ball, and we're going to hand it to the big guy again. He's got a hole. One man to beat. And they drag him. He's dragging people. He's still on his feet. They got a hold of that face mask there. There's no foul, but we'll take it as that's about a 15, 17-yard gain on the play, and we're going to cross into Atkinson County territory.
He probably broke 5 or 6 tackles on that play alone, Matt.
Yes, he did. And there you go. You see Coach John's getting back to what we do well, and that's running our fullbacks.
Well, you have to appreciate, at halftime, the one interception really, it was last-second pass. They were just trying to get in the end zone, wasn't necessarily, a terrible mental mistake. They were just trying to throw it in the end zone. But like you said, he's getting back to what they do best, and that's grinding.
Matt Thrift still in this formation, going to hand it to Richard Crawford. Tries to bounce it outside, breaks a couple tackles, then gets north and south and gets about a yard or two on the play. Looks like a yard, and that'll be 2nd down and 9. That time Richard didn't really show patience. He tried to bounce it a little too quick. And Atkinson County doing a better job of keeping it up on the inside, not allowing us to get to the corners like we did in the first half. 7:56 left in the third quarter, 21-7 here as Atkinson County scored on another Bacon County turnover, the 5th of the game. Their big senior took it and ran it in, and it's 21-7. I formation here. Thrift under center. He's going to take the ball. He's going to pitch it out. Is that Sabron?
He's got room on the outside.
He's got the corner.
He's got it.
He's got one man to beat. He's down and knocked out at about the 5 on a big hit.
I'll tell you what, once he got to that corner,
number 10.
I didn't think anybody was going to catch him. Even though they had the angle, he's one fast person, I'll tell you what.
That was Hollywood. He finally come in and give Richard a little bit of break, and they pitched it to him out on the outside, and he showed his speed there. Knocked him out at about, what's that, the 7-yard line?
Probably the 7-yard line, Matt, yeah. And, they've really not ran him a lot tonight. Maybe they're wanting to save him for next week, not wanting him to get banged up, but it's good to see him in there now.
Yeah, it's a good change. Sabron doesn't run the ball as much. We've seen him against Baconton Charter. He took over that game. He's just faster than everybody. Sabron still in the game. I formation. Thrift going to take it. They're going to go to the other side. They're going to pitch it. He cuts it up the field. Touchdown, Raiders. Nice cutback run there by Sabron. No flags on the play. And he showed his athleticism there. It's going to be 27-7 here as our offense come back and responded to a turnover.
And that's what you want to see, Matt. That's key. That shows the maturity of a team when they have a turnover like that and give up those points off the turnover and come right back, drive it down the field and put some points on the board.
Shows you how smart our coaches are too.
All
right, we're just going to get back to what we do. Money Martinez on to attempt the extra point. The snap, the hold's down, the kick is up, and it's good. It's through there. The Rebels got a little pressure on there, but it's 28-7 here, 7:21 left to go in the third quarter, and Bacon County scores another good, impressive drive there. We're going to take a quick 30-second break, and we'll be back for more Red Raider football. All right, we're back here. 7:21 left in the third quarter. It's 28-7. The Red Raiders of Bacon County on top. Our boys come out and gave away a touchdown pretty much. Going to credit number 12, their athlete, for Pearson for taking it back to the house. Martinez going to kick it off here. He's going to kick it short and out of bounds. Once again, it looked like there the coaches were trying to get that ball back. And
I think so. They might be just trying to do something a little different, get ready for next week, Matt, on that one.
Tried a little something, and it didn't work out for them. Want to thank some in-game sponsors. Want to thank Kurt Johnson down at Pierce County Auto in Blackshear. Go by and see our good friend Kurt. You can hear Kurt this Sunday morning in the Alma Church of God. Also, the Medicine Cabinet in Alma, Crosby Nissan and Waycross. And thank them for the halftime show. And then I want to thank Alma Church of God, where we're saving a seat for you. The Red Raiders have been impressive on defense so far tonight, just really getting in the backfield and forcing the young quarterback not have time to do anything really but run for his life. And they're back on offense here with the Rebels. Shotgun formation, twins to the right. He's going to take the snap. He's going to drop back. Quick throw out to number 12, and he falls forward for a big gain for the Rebels. About 8 yards.
Yeah, 8 or 9
on the
yard
play.
gain.
As that was a very quick little pass, get the ball in his hands.
Well, you like that play call. That's a good play call. They're trying to get a little confidence built in that young quarterback.
The only thing that I didn't like on that play was our cornerback went diving in at the guy's ankles. And this is a guy that weighs about $145.
That's
I mean,
right.
knock him down. Don't wimp out. Number 8 under center this time. Single backfield. He's going to go forward.
It's going to be enough for a first down.
Enough for a first down. Did he hand that ball off, or did they lose
another
the ball?
quarterback sneak.
He did?
Yep, just a quick count quarterback sneak and got another 4 yards on it.
Quarterback. There we go. Going to be a first down there. He's quick when he hits that hole. I seen number 6 in there. It looked like 8 from up here. I thought maybe he lost that ball.
Well, to go back real quick on the last possession we had offensively. Number 11's run the ball great. Richard Crawford's run the ball real good. But it's good for a change of pace to bring in Mosby like they did Hollywood. And I tell you one thing, when he hits that outside, he is fast as lightning, Matt.
Yep, he is. Fresh legs. It's good to bring him in. That's good coaching. Twins to the left here. Shotgun formation for number 8. Number 12 there. Guy's out here. He looks like he's going to roll. He's going to break down, and he's going to scramble. Richard Crawford comes up.
Good hit.
Richard Crawford
he looks
and
hurt, though.
Rhino Peterson, a big hit on number 8, and he's still down. And he's trying to get up, and tough young man. So he's been hit hard at times tonight. Been hit a lot tonight.
He's pretty fast too, Matt. And once he hit that, he was pretty quick. But the gap closed very quick. Defense did a good job there, closing in on him as soon as he crossed the line of scrimmage.
Looks like a bright future for this young man. He's only a freshman, and he's got some athletic talent. Number 10 coming in, Smith for the Rebels, as number 8 stays in the game, limping onto the field. And he just looks like he's hurt. They're going to come in an I formation, and going to take the ball, and they're going to hand it to their big guy, and he's hit immediately at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down and still up, third down and 8, as there was no gain on the play.
Crawford hit him right when he got the ball. That was a good play by Richard Crawford.
5 minutes left to go in the third quarter, 28-7, Bacon County on top.
It's good to see a couple of good hits coming in the third quarter. We've not had a lot of real solid ones, and that one's a pretty good one right there.
A lot of it's been gang tackling in the backfield before they ever get started. Looks like they're going to stay in I formation, maybe protecting the quarterback's leg. I formation, and we time it.
Rhino.
Then he throws the ball, and number 10's got it, and he breaks a couple of tackles, and he's going to go across down to close to the 35-yard line, and a first down for the Rebels. As that was, see if I can give you a picture of the play. Number 8, Rhino Peterson broke through and wrapped the quarterback up, and he just kind of tossed the ball to number 10. Number 10 caught it and just shot up the middle.
What, that number 10, once he had a little open space, he looked pretty quick himself.
Yeah, he took it. He's got a little bit of size to him.
And I think it's the first time we saw him actually in the game running the ball tonight.
And that's going to be a first down for the Rebels here, and the Rebels are moving. They're in Bacon County territory on the 39-yard line with 4 minutes here to go in the third quarter. And we better not start getting sloppy. Quarterback, the only man in the backfield, going to take it, going to throw it quick to number 12, and he's hit immediately by Richard Crawford as he come up.
Good form tackle there by Richard Crawford.
Nice form tackle, and for that young man, number 12, thank the Lord he's quick, because if he wouldn't have moved out of the way, there was a train coming through, and it would have been a wreck. 3:46 and ticking here. Going to be a loss of 1 on the play. It's going to back the ball up to the 35-yard line. It'll be second down and 11. Number 8 coming in, calling the play. And Not favoring that leg anymore. We're going to get twins out to the right, I formation. Smith in the backfield for the Rebels. And he's going to take the ball. He's going to throw it quick to number 21. And the young man just dropped the ball.
He had some space.
He had some separation. As
Devontae O'Neal, I think, actually dropped back a little bit on that one. He was, I guess, expecting him to try to go over the top, and he had some space, but looking to the open field and couldn't hold on to it.
Once again, Devontae is a good cornerback, but he's young, and one of the things that Devontae does is he likes to try to guess a little bit, and his key on that play was the outside receiver, and instead of coming up, he had his eyes on number 12, the inside receiver, and we've seen Devontae get burned a couple of times out of position. He's one of our young men that's still working on the trust thing, but he's doing a great job. A freshman in pressure situations, and he's getting better each week. Atkinson County going to take a timeout. We're going to take a timeout with them for station ID. Stay tuned. It's 28-7 Red Raiders. We'll be right back. Back here, just a few scores before we get back to play. Aquinas 21, Jeff Davis 7, Brunswick 26, Wayne County 10, Coffee 13, Valdosta 7 still. Clinch County has taken a decent lead, 15-0 over Lanier County. Number 8 going to receive the snap. He's going to throw it up, throw it out to number 5, and he's caught the ball. He's broke a tackle or two, ran a guy over down there.
Just enough for a first down.
Close. They're going to spot it, and it looks like they're going to give him a first down. And the Rebels are still in business here late in the third quarter.
Well, you know, I like what their offense coordinator is doing. He's doing a lot of those little quick outs, and right now Bacon County is not recognizing it coming out of the huddle, and hopefully they can make some adjustments and stop that.
Just getting it out to some of their quicker guys, and number 5 did a good job of taking it to our cornerback there.
Once again, like the cornerback was going for his ankles instead of trying to hit him hard.
Telling you, talk with Coach Johns a lot. Coach Johns does not play that game. Quarterback under center for the Rebels. Got trips to the right, single backfield, number 5. Going to take it, going to run an option. Makes a quick move back up the middle, but the sea of wide is there to meet him. He's going to gain about 2 yards on the play, but it'll be second down and an 8. And time is ticking down here, to getting close to 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
That was the freshman on that one, number 9, Payson Sams was on the tackle. He read that one right, and it was a good form tackle once again by him.
Bacon County playing a lot of freshmen. Atkinson County playing a lot of freshmen. And Bacon County really just has been more physical than the Rebels leading up to this point. Got trips to our left. Number 8 going to take the ball. He's rolling that way. Going to make a nice throw to the sidelines. Matt Thrift meets number 12 immediately as number 8. Boy, give credit to that young man. He put it on the dime. A little left-handed passer, and that time he hit him right in the numbers.
He's got pretty good arm strength, thought we were talking about earlier, Matt, and a very bright future, hopefully, for these Atkinson County Rebels.
Third down and about a long 2, maybe 3 yards to go here, and their moving ball is spotted on the 20-yard line, or no, the 15.
Actually, yeah, the 15.
15-yard line there.
Probably.
I know I have trouble counting each week, but really these lines, it's hard to see tonight because they didn't paint them this week for homecoming. Trips to the right. Number 8 shotgun formation. Going to take the ball. This just looks like it's going to be a quarterback keeper, and they're still pushing the pile.
And it's going to be close to another Atkinson County first down. We'll see. They might have to get a measurement out.
Looks like the guy over there is marking.
Got him just short.
Just short of the first down, and you just got to know good coaching here tells you to go for it. Down 28-7. 40 seconds, a minute left, under a minute left here in the third quarter. Bacon County 28, Atkinson County Rebels 7.
Stopping for a measurement.
But they are going to bring out a measurement, and Atkinson County is moving here on our Raiders as they're really doing some things.
Made some good adjustments at halftime, and offense coordinator is putting the ball in the players' hands that's got the speed, and right now it's working for them.
One of the things that I have been shocked to see this year is the lack of adjustments made at halftime by some of the teams. But as we get late in the season and seeing more of the good coaches making adjustments, and Coach Stone has been around a while, and he's definitely made adjustments. Couple of scores, Appling County 13, Tatnall 2. In the third quarter, Colquitt County 17, Lowndes County 7. Ware County handling Liberty County 47-6. Wilcox 21-0 on Turner, and Charlton 36-0 over Telfair. And that kind of tells you where we stand a little bit. We beat Telfair 21-0. And Atkinson County going to come out. It's a 4th down and inches. Going to come out. They're going to spread it out. Quarterback under center, single man in the backfield.
Oh, it's going to be, I believe, encroachment on that one.
They really got us to jump on that one.
Rhino was so hopped up, he ran right through the line before they even snapped it.
And there just goes another young mistake, once again, by the Red Raiders. We do so many things so well, but I mean, when you got a lot of youth,
it's going to happen. You know, it's a learning process, and they're getting it. But you know, you don't want to see these kind of mistakes this late in the season.
34 seconds.
It's going to be first and
left
goal just inside the 10.
To go. 28-7. Twins to the right and to the left. Number 8, hard count, trying to draw us a little bit more. And they're going to call timeout. They thought maybe they could get us on that, and it just didn't work. So with their timeout, we're going to take a timeout as well for station ID. Stay tuned. 28-7 here.
And we're coming back from this station ID. We're going to remind you some of our sponsors. We got the Anderson Buick GMC on Bowens Mill Highway in Douglas, Family Vision, C. Bennett and Johnson Insurance Company, and Lassiter Equipment in Douglas and Hazelhurst.
Got double twins here, number 8 in the backfield. Going to take the snap, looking to his right, rolling to his left now. As they force him out of the pocket, he gets a block by number 12. He stretches. Touchdown, Atkinson County, and I'm not excited by no means.
It was an exciting play, though.
As he just give credit to that young man. I mean, man, he's just fighting.
He's got a lot of athletic ability. Like we keep on saying, this kid's got a bright future. If he keeps his head in the game and continues to progress, you know, along and along, he could be something special. But we don't want to see that here happen against our Bacon County Red Raiders. Just
getting sloppy on defense. That's just all there is to it. I mean, and it was a good play. You know, you don't. It's just hard to continue to just pound it when you're up 28-7, but you got to do it. Lopez in for the extra point for the Rebels. The kick is up and it's blocked. Blocked on the play by
Rhino.
You know who? Rhino Peterson.
Well, another thing about it, you do somewhat, especially it's hard at this level with these kids so young. They play to the level of their competition, but you don't want to see them do that in week 7, you know.
No, and coming off of an off week, you know, you generally you do have some mishaps, but it's good that we're getting it out this week because we can prepare next week. As it's 28-13 here, still 17 seconds left to go in the third quarter, so we still got a whole quarter of ball left to play here, and we're getting some scores as Colquitt County having their way with Lowndes County 24-7 now in the third quarter, and Lowndes County, you know, I don't know what's happening down there because I've seen a team early in the season that I could just be an idiot.
No,
I said early in the season.
I don't think that's it, Matt. I think what happens when you're playing their huge rival in Valdosta last week, and you lose at a heartbreaker at the very end like that. Sometimes you can have a hangover for the next week and be a little down, but you know it's kind of getting late in that game, and we'll see if maybe they can turn it around.
And their quarterback Lance Gerald, first-year quarterback, and Lowndes, while he can throw the ball, they've never had to come back from this deficit, so it's going to be interesting to watch that. Charlton taking care of business, another score 42-0 on Telfair. They're going to take a kick, onside kick, and we're going to dive in a great play. Great play by number 53. Is that Pruitt? That's going to be Trevor Williams. Great play by Trevor Williams.
Freshman.
There.
Wow, nice play, Trevor.
As just imagine an onside kick, and as soon as it crossed the 50-yard line, he dove out and snatched the ball from midair and tucked it up. A great play, heads up, and he may have just saved another score or an opportunity for them to score there.
He just did what Lowndes couldn't do last week against Valdosta.
Close it out.
That's right.
13 seconds here, 28-13. Red Raiders have the ball. Let's go, guys. Let's move it down the field here. Keep our foot on the pedal. Put the pedal to the metal. And Matt Thrift in the huddle. They're breaking the huddle now. As Dalton Allman, Gary Michael run out to the left. Tank back in the game. He's going to get the ball. He's going to go forward, still fall forward for about maybe 4 yards on the play. Cross the 50-yard line to about the 46-yard line, 47-yard line, and it'll be second down and about 6. And that is the end of the third quarter. Your Red Raiders 28, Atkinson County Rebels 13. We're going to take a quick station ID, and we'll be right back. It's 28-13 as our Red Raiders lead. Start of the fourth quarter. We're going to have the ball on the Atkinson County 46-yard line, and we're facing a second down and about 7 yards to go. Matt looking to the sidelines, getting his instruction from head coach Bobby Johns. And
you got to love the hustle of number 13, Matt.
Every time, son. And that's why he's on the field. I formation
Dalton
here.
Allman.
Going to come out in I formation here. Dalton to the right. Going to take the ball, going to quick pitch it to Sabron. Sabron going to get the corner. Broke a tackle. And he's finally brought down, but out after a gain of about 12, maybe 13 yards on the play, and that'll be a Bacon County first down.
Tell you what, I like to see him in there. He's quick to the outside. He hits it every time full speed.
I guess one of our cheerleaders got in, or not ours, but Atkinson County toting one of their cheerleaders off to the sidelines here. Even the cheerleaders are feeling the pain tonight. As our cheerleaders are not here tonight, they're competing tomorrow in Colquitt County, so we wish the best of luck to them. Twins to the right, single back. He's going to take the ball, he's going to mesh with it, he's going to hand it off to Tank. Tank's got about 9-10 yards on the play as he crosses the 30-yard line, and they're signaling a fumble.
Oh, he fumbled the ball. Another
turnover. Ball again. 6th turnover tonight for the Red Raiders. And I don't know if it's because the Rebs not here and prayed over the game or what, but it has been a nasty night for turnovers. And our boys don't want to take anything from them, don't want to get negative, but I will tell you the truth. I am sick of turnovers.
I'll tell you what, Matt, it's getting kind of ridiculous. You know, they're a better team than that. They're not a 6 turnover a game team. They're not that. They're too well coached to do that. I guarantee you Coach Johns is having a fit over there on the sideline right now.
Our defense is back on the field again, and they played well tonight. The last drive or two for Atkinson County, though, they've been able to move the balls. They spread it around a little bit.
Lines up. He takes the snap, number 8, the young freshman quarterback. Nice pass, touch pass to number 5 on the outside. It's going to be good for about an 8-yard gain there.
Number 8 is he's warmed up this second half as he made a nice little pass just kind of over the top of one of our guys, just out of his reach to number 5. And I don't know where the cleanup safety was on that play, but
well, I'll tell you what, man, this game is there's 11 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. It's not over yet, and they're driving it down the field once again. Let's see if our defense can make a stop.
I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. They're going to bring trips out again. It's going to be trips to the left this time. Single backfield, number 5 in the back. Number 8 under center going to take the ball. And he's met immediately. And I tell you, every time they've tried to run that option, what they'll do is they'll line up trips to the left, and then they'll try to sneak a quick option out to the right side. And
that was
every time.
That's right. Dylan Davis busted through the line once again for about a 5-yard loss on the play.
And big Dylan Davis, big Cody Metters down on the line, and boy, they are black. Their jerseys are filthy.
That's what you want to see, though.
That's exactly what you want to see. And our defense has stayed pretty much in the 3-man front all night. Coach Johnson said early in the game may see us go back to the 4-man front, but we've seen it early in the first quarter and hadn't got back in it since. Trips back to the left, single man to the right. Running back, shotgun formation to the left of the quarterback. Going to take the ball. Quarterback's going to roll left to his trips. Going to take it. He's going to throw it. It's over, and it's picked off by Sabron. And he's down the sideline. He's got one man to beat, and they drag him out of bounds. There goes the late flag and a face mask on the play. And Sabron with another big interception, as he had one big one last week, and a very timely interception as Hollywood is quickly becoming a game changer for Macon County late in the season.
I'm telling you what, it's actually a tip ball, and he did a good job of getting to it, and near about carried that one to the house. Got his face mask near about ripped off his helmet.
Young quarterback just overthrew that ball, and it went through one of our cornerbacks' hands and tipped back to Sabron. So that's going to be first down, and we're going to be close to inside the 20-yard line there. And Atkinson County going to call a timeout here as Coach Stone is on the field to talk to his Rebels. And he's actually coming out to the field to argue something. And he's in the face of the official. And he looks furious. I don't know
what he would be mad about there. I don't see how there was
I don't know how he's
anything on Bacon County's part that he could be fussing about, unless he's trying to say there wasn't a face mask. But you could clearly see from where we're at that it was very evident that he was a face mask. About ripped his helmet off his head from it.
It has been a long season for Atkinson County, but credit this team. They're really fighting. They're staying in there.
That's true.
It's easy. It would be real easy for a team that comes in 1-5 overall, and it'd be real easy to just hang your heads and let somebody just drum you. But
that's right.
Bacon County.
And, and you want. It's good to see the passion come from that head coach that he's willing to do that. It shows that he's got some fight in him, and he wants his team to succeed. He's not laying over and letting them get ran over.
And it's rubbing off on his players. But Bacon County has dominated the ball game. I mean, whether there's been one series that I would say the Rebels actually earned the touchdown. That was that last series.
Well, if you look, I don't think that Bacon County's had to punt the whole night. It's just been 6 turnovers. It's really we've shot ourselves in the foot.
I formation. No, it's not an I. Going to take the ball. We're going to hand it to Tillman, and he's met immediately. And it's first and goal. That's from the 5 yard. Second and goal from the 4-yard line as he got a 1-yard gain on the play.
It's actually, I think it's close to they've marked the ball. It's actually near about the 7 now, Matt.
Can't see him. I thought that was a little bit close. Second down from the 7-yard line here. 9:25 left to go in the game, 28-13.
You want to see your offense punching in here. They really need this score.
I formation this time. Crawford is the tailback. Going to take it, going to give a quick pitch. And boy, they had it in the
he looks
backfield, but a
quick
couple
there.
of shifty moves, and he's
Touchdown.
Touchdown. What a run by Richard Crawford.
I'm telling you what. That was some shaking and baking going on there.
Shaking and baking, baby. Touchdown Raiders here as they are able to convert the turnover and make it count. 34-13, 9:04 left to go in the fourth quarter, and we bring on the ever more dangerous Money Martinez to attempt the extra point.
Could he go 5 for 5?
I would like to see him do that. We're going to need him late in the season here. And Matt Thrift is going to be your holder. Going to take the snap. The hold is good. They had some penetration, and it looks like you jinxed him.
I'm sorry.
Lord.
That's my fault. I'm sorry, Martinez.
Once again.
Wait, there's a flag, though.
There is a flag. That may be how the Rebels were in the backfield.
Let's hope so. Maybe he'll get another chance.
As the extra point was missed.
No.
That it's going to be holding, and the Rebels really able to get pressure. And if Martinez has one weakness, that's it. He's not able to keep his head down on the kicks. When he sees pressure, he looks at the pressure. But the young man, his whole career, has not had a lot of kicks.
That's right.
We're talking about a team that hasn't been able to score a lot in previous years.
Well, it's good that he gets these opportunities though this year.
That's exactly right. Especially before next week. And 34-13 here. It's going to take almost a miracle for Atkinson County to come back.
Yeah, I don't see them come back, Matt, but it's good. You know, they have not just laid down and rolled over. And, you know, we'll see if they try to come and punch in another score. But I don't see them scoring 3 touchdowns in 9 minutes against this Bacon County defense.
And so looks like that the penalty is going to be marked off on the kickoff. And so Martinez, who is doing the kicking duties for tonight, Sabron usually does it, but Martinez is doing it for tonight. He's going to kick the ball from our 30-yard line. Run some subs on the field, let Crawford get off and get it. Martinez is going to kick it, and he kicks it short. It's caught. Number 6 has got the ball, and he's still on. And we finally bring him down before he crosses the 50-yard line. And that's where the Rebels will get great field position here to start their drive with 8:55 left to go. Couple of scores, 47-6, Ware on top of Liberty County, 24-7. Colquitt still on top. Appling County 20, Tattnall 10. Clinch 15-0 over Lanier. Coffee still 13-7. And Brunswick 26-10. Aquinas taking care of business against Jeff Davis 44-14. Fitzgerald 28-7 over Thomasville.
Got a sub coming in the game. We got a young defense end, number 53, coming in. Trevor Williams, he's only a freshman coming in to play the game. Guy might line up at defense end over there.
Young man made a great play on the onside kick a while ago.
Yep, he's earned his playing time.
Twins to the right here. Single back. Quarterback under center. Going to drop back. Going to make a quick throw to number 23. Makes a shifty move, and he's back up, and he goes forward for a gain of about 7 yards on the play.
You know, that's the one thing they keep on doing. I don't like our cornerbacks. Every time it seems when he takes the snap, the quarterback, they run back 5 or 10 yards, and they're leaving the wide receivers wide open in the flats to do stuff like that.
7-yard gain on the play. It brings the ball to the 44-yard line, and it'll be 2nd down and 3. And that's one of the things that we have struggled with tonight is those quick hitches outside to some of their quick, shifty guys. Quarterback for the Rebels. Pistol formation this time. Moving his guy up to shot. He's going to take it, drop back, slips, and he brought down as he fell down, and we make the tackle for a loss of 1 on the play.
It's going to be that young Trevor Williams in there on the tackle, the freshman.
That's going to make it 3rd down and a long 4 here, as he may have lost 2 yards on the play. Brings the ball back to the 46, 47-yard line, somewhere in there. This will be 3rd down and a long 4 for the Rebels here. 7:40 left to go, 34-13. The Red Raiders in charge of the game. Going to bring out trips to the left. Single man down here to the right. Shotgun formation. Number 25 running back to his right. Going to take the snap, drop back. Throws it out to the flats to number 5 who gets the corner and a first down.
Oh!
Tried to make a move and a big tackle by you-know-who. Hollywood.
I tell you what, that was nice there.
Nice tackle, but not before he gets a first down.
That's right.
As they're really eating our flats up. I don't know if we're blitzing our linebackers or where they are, but there's nobody out there.
I don't think this is the case, Matt, but it could be that, they know we have this lead in hand and we're trying to play a little prevent defense. The bend but not break philosophy that was made famous by Willie Martinez at Georgia, but it didn't work.
Just gave me a bad feeling. Had to hold my tongue. Trips to the right. Shotgun formation. Going to move his running back to the right also. Single man up to his left. Going to walk under center. First down and 10 here, and it looks like they're going to do a quarterback draw to try to catch us out of place. And
maybe a yard or two. I don't see where they got much.
This side judge is coming in, it looks like a gain of 2. Almost 3 yards on the play.
I don't see why there was.
Be second down and about 7, and we're getting some subs in here late as Big Kyrie comes running on the field for defense. And if you haven't heard, Kyrie is playing, beginning to play a little bit of defense. This is his first time tonight, as he's a big boy.
He sure is.
Defensive nose, or nose tackle. Maybe he can move some people. 6 minutes, 6:23 left to go, 34-13. And Atkinson County has the ball on our 40-yard line. Shotgun formation, trips to the right. Number 8 going to roll to the right.
Getting some pressure.
Getting the pressure from Big Dylan Davis. He's going to throw it up for grabs, and it's caught, but it's out of bounds. Number 12 caught it, but he caught it out of bounds. And as some of our big fellas, big defensive line was causing some pressure.
It's a dangerous pass there, but it was actually caught, but out of bounds on there. Good effort, though, by number 12, the senior for Atkinson County.
(34-13).
Actually got another sub coming in, I believe that's number 17, Anthony Florence, coming to play defensive line for us. He's also a freshman for Bacon County, getting him some playing time.
Trips to the right. Shotgun formation. Third down and about 7. Throws it across the middle, and it's broken up on the play by Matt Thrift.
Good defensive play.
He cut in front of the wide receiver and knocked it down, and it's going to be 4th down and 7.
I'll tell you what, their young freshman quarterback just took a lick, son. He got hit. But he stood in the pocket and delivered a pretty good pass, but he paid the price for it.
Young man has been hit a lot tonight, but he's delivered some good balls. Wilcox County adds another touchdown late to make it 27-0 over Turner. In region play, as Wilcox is in sole possession right now. First place in our region, Region 2, Single A. Trips to the right. Shotgun, bringing a blitz, some pressure, and we got to him. And we slammed him down.
It's a body slam on
that was a loss of about 5 on the play and a turnover of downs, and that's where the Raiders will take over. And we really got to the young man. We brought some pressure from the outside, and he tried to step up in the pocket. And he actually ran into his own guy.
And I believe that was Richard Crawford who actually body slammed him.
And we have our first final of the night from Clinch County. Clinch County 22, Lanier County nothing, as Clinch was able to fight back in that one and win. And they were up the whole game, but Lanier County gave them a scare. So we have the ball here on our 40-yard line. 5:51 left to go in the fourth quarter. And this game has probably been the longest game that we've had all year. It seems like it is just dragging on out.
That's what happens when you have 6 turnovers in a game.
You have 6 turnovers, and your offense runs the ball the whole time. (5:51), 34-13 here. Twins to the left, I formation, Thrift under center. Going to take the ball, we're going to hand it. to Drell Green, the young freshman, in, and he's met immediately in the back as it looks like we're getting some young guys in the game now. And that's the first carry that I think we've seen Drell have all year. Maybe one other carry. He plays wide out a lot of times, but it's the first time we've seen him at tailback. Drell is a very talented freshman that we have that has made some big plays for us.
That's what I'm saying, man. This potential for this Bacon County team is the sky's the limit, to say, you know.
Colquitt County has added a field goal. It's 27-7 now. Drell going to get to the outside, and he's going.
Look at that speed.
One man, number 10, runs him down and knocks him down at about the 30-yard line of the Rebels, and that's where it'll be first down for the Raiders. And he got a quick pitch, and he took it, and I thought for a minute he was about to go, but number 10 closed in on him pretty good. Smith on the tackle there. Coffee County 13, Valdosta 10, as Coffee County is hanging on. And I'm going to be honest with you, if Coffee County can hang on to win the ball game, that's going to shock a lot of people.
Including myself, Matt.
And Aquinas is taking care of business against Jeff Davis, 44-14. I married a yellow jacket, and I love it when they get beat. I formation. Take the ball, and he's going to pitch it. Going to try to get to the outside, but just nowhere to go by the young fella.
Greg Wright, he's actually a junior, Greg Wright.
Greg Wright, and
but we got a flag on the play.
Flag on the play is it may be some mouthing going on down there. And Greg Wright is a guy that everybody's been looking to see, and he just didn't get the blocking on that one. To get out there, 4:40 here to go. We've got a flag. Gonna wait. The referee
it might be a sideline warning, or whoa, it's getting kind of heated out there between the head coach and the head referee there.
Coach Stone. It's definitely going to be an unsportsmanlike penalty on the Rebels. Going to back them up, and Coach Stone is definitely letting the head ref know that.
Again, actually, they've got a dead ball personal foul on Atco, but Coach Stone's actually lucky that they didn't get an unsportsmanlike tacked on there, because he was giving that referee a mouthful.
Number 21, Greg Wright, in the ball game. And if you follow Bacon County football, we've been waiting to see this young man run the ball here. First carry was dropped, but we have a personal foul, and that's going to bring us out
about their
20-yard line. That's right. Going to get the pitch. Going to make a couple cuts back up the field.
Oh, nice run.
Nice play, but
we've got a flag.
And we got a flag thrown back here on our young guy, Jay Jackson. And Jay plays both ways. And tonight, Jay hasn't played tight end like he has a lot. He has come in the game and played a few times, but mainly defense.
Well, that's once again, that shows the age of the player right there, because the ball carrier was already passed, and it's something you don't want to see happen when the play's already past you. There's no reason to try to block somebody in the back or hold them like that.
And they're going to bring us back, and Jay is one of our very talented freshmen, as we have so many
that
are playing. And one of the things about Jay Jackson that the coaches say is they're very impressed with how humble the young man is, and he's so eager to do right. He's always asking Coach, is that right? Coach, what can I do to get better? Coach, can I do this? And so when you got a freshman that has the size that Jay has, you can look forward to him. The good thing about high school is they don't graduate early. Going to take the ball, going to hand it to Jay Jackson, and he's around the corner for a gain of about 4 or 5 on the play. And it'll be second down and
under 4 minutes left to play in the game. I think
17.
They're just trying to get this clock run out.
And we could run this clock out. .341 and ticking. Colquitt County really taking care of business at home against Lowndes. A lot of Lowndes folks were saying, here, piggies. And we said, here you go. Instead of piggies, I'll give you a couple hogs and you can have that. I formation here. Thrift in. Going to take the snap. And it looks like
might be a false start on us.
False start. He was throwing it at our wide receiver, pointing at him. Number 16.
Stephen Smith, another freshman.
Stephen Smith, and we're getting some freshmen in to play now.
Oh,
actually, it's offside, so that's good.
Oh.
Good job, Steven.
Good job, Steven. Fooled him. Drawed him off.
Steven. Coffee has scored again, and it's now 20. Coffee 20.
I
Valdosta
love that score,
10.
man. I love that score. Real quick to go back to the Lowndes game. You know, I think the problem with Lowndes, they're so used to not having a quarterback that can throw the ball, and I actually think the Gerald kid, Lance Gerald's actually got a good skill set. But I think they almost hold him back a little bit because this is his first year playing. They don't want to put the ball in his hands as much.
Going to get a quick pitch to Gary Wright out. He gets knocked down after a gain of about 2 on the play.
Oh,
and there
now
we
we've got a.
And there goes Gary.
That's what you don't want to see there.
Young man, we wanted to see you run, not fight. And here he comes. He's coming off the field. As coach is going to probably sit him the rest of the game for that right there. But a lot of growing up to do. Of course, he's a junior for us,
right.
but he hadn't had no playing time up until now. And it's got a personal foul. That's going to definitely back us up. It'll be third down and very long. 2:47 here, 34-13 is your score. Red Raiders in charge. And we're going to come out of this game with a victory. It's going to improve us to 6-1 overall, 4-1 in region. Charlton County is taking care of business, 42-0 against Telfair. And so big matchup next week in Bacon County, Alma, Georgia, as the Indians of Charlton County come to town and pretty much fighting for the second spot in Region 2 single A next week. And like we were saying, I know we're moving ahead a little bit, but this game is in hand. And we match up with Charlton, as Charlton's got an outstanding runner back, but that's about all they do.
I tell you what, man, don't it feel exciting and great just to say that Bacon County's fighting for the second spot in the region? How long has it been since you've heard that?
Love it, love it. I just tickled to death.
It's great for the community.
Get to be a part of this and call these games on the radio, get to know these guys, talk to them about the Lord a little bit, spend some time with them, see them around the community. Just a great group of kids. And besides some of the young mistakes, as a team, we're beginning to gel with each game.
It's actually fourth down and about 30.
4th and 30. And looks like they're going to call a timeout here. The Rebels are going to call a timeout.
They don't have any more. They don't have any more timeouts, but I guess they're trying to give them one anyway.
It's not going to be a timeout here. Isn't that a penalty?
Oh, what happened? I believe that the referee did it the wrong side. It was actually Bacon County was calling a timeout because maybe they were trying to go for it, but it was 4th and 30 and they had it lined up in the I formation.
It was third down when we got the penalty called.
But it was a dead ball foul, man.
Dead ball foul.
That's what they ruled it as.
Okay, so that makes it 4th down, and is this game ever going to get over? I mean, I love football, and I'm glad we're winning. Don't get me wrong, but our Lady Raider fans, if you're out there, this week I'm not going to say anything negative and true about you, but congratulations on winning the first round of the playoffs, and you advance. We're looking forward to find out who we played coming up week. It's either going to be Savannah Christian or Schley County. And Coach Mike Thompson will make sure that everybody, the community, is aware of that when we find out as they split in their first. We're going to punt the ball. Is that Thrift back to receive the punt? It is. He's going to, or back to kick it. He's going to kick it.
Oh.
It's going to take a bounce. And
I really don't know what Atkinson County player was trying to do just then. Young number 28, the ball was coming backwards. Bacon County was trying to get it, and he was running to touch it himself. I guess he was going to down it for us.
That would have been good. So 2:36 here in the fourth quarter, 34-13, and the Rebels have the ball again. And our defense is out on the field. See a lot of new white jerseys. That lets me know that there are some new players in the ball game.
We've got Dylan Dean, number 62, coming in to play some defensive line for us.
Looks like Anthony Florence is in, number 17. He's a freshman.
Then we've got Mike Restrepo. He's also a freshman in there, lined up at nose guard for us.
Good opportunity to get some of our young guys in.
And also we got another freshman in Katron Folsom playing cornerback for us.
It's going to be 12 men in the huddle. And it's going to back us up. Or did he say delay game?
No, that was either, I think it was probably legal substitution is what they went with.
Yep.
And that breaks them up 5 yards, another first and 15 for them.
First and 15, and I wonder what the total yardage is for Atkinson County tonight.
Probably not a lot.
Not a lot at all. As you said, negative 60 yards in the first half. I formation for the Rebels. Going to take the ball, and we're going to hand it. He's going to hand it to the tailback, number 32, who shoots it up in there for a gain of 2 yards.
Well, you know it's good. This is when you're up 3 touchdowns like this with just a little over 2 minutes left to play. This is a time you want to get those young freshmen in there, let them get that game experience.
There's a final from Clinch County 22, Lanier County nothing. And Appling County taking care of business tonight at Tatnall, 20-10. Colquitt County just totally running away, 34-7 over Lowndes now, punishing Lowndes.
I guarantee you, if you ask anybody in the state that knows watches high school football, if Lowndes was going to lose 34-7, they'd have told you were a crazy man.
And we got a couple of people jump, and they're going to call it on us. And it's going to be on number 19, Hayden Anderson, the senior. As he jumped a little bit early. Ware County 47-6 over Liberty. That is a final. 42-0 Charlton over Telfair. Wilcox County wrapping up over Turner 27-0. And that's a low score for Wilcox because they averaged 46 points a ball game. Mikkel Grace with over close to 1,700 yards passing this year at a 73% passing rating for high school. That's great. The young freshman, 32, going to take the ball for the Rebels. And
it's good to see. We've got a bunch more freshmen coming in the game. We got number 34, Jackson Miles, is a freshman coming in playing some linebacker for us. Got a bunch of guys in there. It's good to see him out there.
1:15 and ticking here in Pearson as we're wrapping it up. And be sure to stay tuned for the post-game shows. We're going to talk to Coach Johns, and we're going to talk to our Player of the Week. And Alma Church of God Player of the Week, and under a minute left to go. Time ticking. Our Lady in Red, great job tonight keeping up with the scores. I formation, going to hand it to the fullback. Oh, and he's got a big hole.
Nice.
He busts forward, and some of our guys drag him down, not after he gains about 20 yards on the play, and to bring it to about the 45-yard line. End of the third quarter from Douglas. Coffee 20, Valdosta 10. I have to admit, I was asked this week, can Coffee beat Valdosta? And I said, I think Coffee's defense is terrible.
Yeah, and, they go in there and shut down Valdosta.
Shut your mouth, Matt. It's just an opinion. I mean, that's what we do.
Well, man, I'm as big as Coffee fan as anybody, and I could have told you we couldn't have stopped their offense either.
I formation for the Rebels. They're going to take it. They're going to hand it to the young man, and fullback, and he's pushing the pile forward on our young guys.
That might be the last play of the game as we're going down, less than 13 seconds left to go in the game, and ticking away.
It looks like that is going to be the last play of the game. It's 34, your Bacon County Raiders 34. The Rebels 13. The Raiders improved to 6-1 overall, 4-1 in region play, and we're going into next week with a big showdown in Charlton County. Fans, stay tuned here for the post-game show as we'll be talking to our head coach, Bobby Johns, talking to our Alma Church of God Player of the Week, and hopefully giving you a few final scores from around the area. Now be sure to stay tuned and don't move, as we'll be back in 2 or 3 minutes with the post-game show with Coach Bobby Johns.